right
clapping
before
for
James
Cloyd.
played?
Cloyd.
Okay.
All right, so we'll just come back and clapping.
All
All right, we ready to rock and roll? Give us the high sign.
right.
All right, here we go.
We're live now?
We're live.
Oh, well, hey. We're
Wait,
back.
Wait.
Are we back?
I think we're back. We're going to find out right now.
Wait. Do you have to
Yes,
push play?
there we go.
Like-
We are back. I think we're back. We got to push play. That way we'll know we're back. But I think we're back. We're welcoming everybody back. Sorry about, like I said, the little thing here. We're just trying to lock everything in. The show is getting better. It's getting bigger. And I guarantee you, a year from now, you won't even notice these crazy things. It was Cloyd we were talking about over there. Exactly.
His song that he just played for us, Christmas in a Crack House, it was amazing.
It was. Can you just give us a quick little rendition
Sing
there?
a little bit of it.
A little bit there to get everybody in the festive
Just
mood,
give
the
us
spirit
some
of
taste of this.
the Thanksgiving Day.
To the bar shop to pawn my radio. Man behind the counter said, all he said was no. I went to Boogie the Dope Man. 702 524 Give me a lot. Turn your phone off, man.
Yeah, really the
what?
main guy.
As always, huh?
He said I would if I could, but I can't, so I ain't. I said, why? 'Cause it's Christmas time. Christmas at the Crack House.
There you go. Yeah. Welcome to the show, Mr. James.
Welcome back
Porter.
to the show.
Mystery Skull. Yes, don't forget about the Mystery Skull. It's an interesting thing about the Mystery Skull tonight.
They're on their way. It's going to take them a while to
Yeah,
get
it's
here.
quite a mystery.
Now tell me about this mystery skull.
Yes. What do you need to know?
Well, this mystery skull this week, we're not going to reveal the mystery skull at the end of the show. So what we're going to do is you're going to be able to see 3 clues this week on our Facebook page and 3 pictures of the mystery skull out and about in their habitats.
Yes.
And then you can guess who the mystery skull is and you can still win. We're going to announce the mystery skull at the beginning of next show.
Yeah, the winner. Yeah. And then we're going to have another mystery skull that night. So it's going to be a night full of skulls.
A night full of skulls.
2 for skull night.
Good.
Yes. Skulls everywhere.
Yes.
Welcome, welcome. Did you have a fun weekend? What did you do this weekend? It was like anything going on? Any fun stuff?
Yeah, I went and saw Saliva and Bloodline Riot
How was that?
at the All Around. It was excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent show.
The all
Yes.
around. Where was that at?
It's in Taylor.
Oh yeah. Pretty big bar or?
Yeah, pretty big bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Cool.
It was great. Great show. Loved it. Saliva has a new lead singer, so a lot of people aren't really, they're like, it's not Saliva
That's
anymore.
where they were at the all around bar. I take it.
Well,
Because normally they used to be on a bigger circuit, right?
it's different
Yeah.
because the new singer is way different than the last singer, but he did an excellent job.
Yeah.
He's got a great voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Well
I guess
worth
for people who didn't grow up listening to Saliva, it would definitely be the same thing for them.
I just couldn't imagine
Experiencing
growing up listening to Saliva. I mean, how long have they been around?
Anthony's age.
How long have they been
My
here?
son is age.
Oh yeah, so he has been around. So they've been around for a minute.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I don't know. I think I remember one song, but I don't. I remember the
They don't.
stripper before I remember the song. Probably.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Yes.
Click, click.
Yeah. What's her name? Yeah, what's her name? Used to dance to that. I can't remember.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, remember that song? I can't stand that song. Anyways, there's parties going on here in Detroit.
No, it's a good song. They were great. They were a great band.
They're a great band.
Yes.
Anyways, this show is more exciting than a date with fucking Bill Cosby. I'm going to tell you right now. Watch the show. You're going to have a good time.
Then
All
a
right.
day with Bill.
Poor Bill. I love Bill. Oh, well. Anyways, so go ahead. You want to start off with our little news and fun, exciting things around town here? Or?
Mastercraft
Yes.
at the Crowfoot on Wednesday. Biggest bar night of the year.
Biggest bar
There's
night.
a lot
Besides
going
New
on, though.
Year's and the night before Christmas.
Yeah, Crowfoot without a W.com for more information about that show. Crowfoot's in Pontiac. That'll be a good one. There's a lot of different variety of things going on.
Oh my God.
Tons.
I have.
Tons.
Guess what the hottest night of the year is this week?
Wednesday.
Yes, you were absolutely
God.
right because I've got one,
Oh my
two,
God, oh my God.
three,
Well,
four,
yeah,
five,
because
six,
it's
seven,
the biggest bar night
8,
of the
9.
year.
Well, that's what it keeps saying. So we'll just start off with this Wednesday night right here. It's Turkey Bash over at US 12. It's our good friends Ray Street Park who will be playing with two sides of good fun. Ray Street Park's going to be on one side and then Marquee P DJ Marky
Cool.
P has been on the show. He's going to be doing a little DJ set over there. He used to be, or he still is, Kid Rock's DJ. If you ever hang out on the boat with Kid Rock, it's DJ Marky P. So go check it out. It's over there in wonderful Westland, I believe it is. Right? Westland, where US 12 is at? Kind of like over there. Wayne, my fault. Wayne, Westland. Yeah, get over there, have a good time. Ray Street Park, always a good time. And I believe it's like almost close to being free too, so you got to check it out. Like $5 being free.
So if you're into hot rock and chicks,
Yeah,
hot chicks and rock, I guess I would say. In this moment is at the FillmoreDetroit.com. They're on Wednesday as well. It's the Black Widow tour. And I've seen her before. She's a badass bitch.
Yeah.
The whole band is great, but of course she makes the band.
Right.
Big, tall, beautiful blonde, and the hair's blowing, and they put on a great stage show. And she screams and sings, which is hard to do.
Screaming and singing is good.
Screaming and singing is really good.
Cool.
We love
have you
that.
toned down the light just a little bit. Just a tad, because it looks a little yellow. Thank you, man. That's perfect. Thank you. All right, join us for the 7th annual Thanksgiving Blowout featuring Critical Bill. This holiday tradition just got bigger as they are doing it 3 nights in a row now. That's pretty cool. So you get 3 nights of Critical Bill. It's going to be over there at Pub 1281 in Mount Clemens. So if you've ever been in a 1281, it's a pretty good time. I think Bobby Black's been doing some things over there. We've talked about that before. Each night will feature a completely different Critical Bill set. So that's going to be kind of a cool little thing. I think we were talking about that earlier, and stuff like that. So, and here's the best thing. It's free. So Thursday night, if you get done with all your turkey and stuff like that, check it out. It's going to go Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Thursday night, they're going to have Kaleido.
Cool.
Yeah, good night. Absolutely free. You can't go wrong. Thanksgiving night. Then Through Our Eyes.
A lot of people would like to go out.
Yeah, Drama Kill. And then on Saturday, it's going to be Cadre and One Block South. And that's all going to go down at 1281. Yeah, over there.
It's
in
good
Mount
lineup.
Yeah. And it's free. It's all ages. Can't go wrong with that.
Cool.
Enjoy. That's right.
Oh, I do want to say thank you to Screaming for Silence for giving me a tank top. It looks fabulous on me, by the way.
Who is it?
Screaming for Silence. It was a band the other day.
Oh, they gave you that?
No.
Oh, they gave you a tank top of theirs. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Got it. I'd like to thank Karen Neal for giving me this
Inside Out.
Because I feel like I'm inside and out. I do.
So ABK,
yeah,
he's at the Ritz, which is on Hoover in Detroit,
Look at
and
that.
that's also on Wednesday. Doesn't say how much it is or anything, but it would be cool.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be a lot. It's gonna be cheaper.
No, I actually had something like that. Hold on one second. I got a little note of that
What?
somewhere. Yeah, it's like $15, I think. Oh, and 4 Unique Minds and those guys are gonna be on that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I got my info off, you know where, and it didn't really say much.
It's $12? Yeah, $12 at the door. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one, man. Yeah, I actually had some information about that. Yeah, cool. Here's the one I want to go to right here.
Well, where's your information?
Oh, it's right here. I'm sorry. It's one of the biggest bar nights of the year. Come out and party. You got DJ Clay's gonna be there. You've got ABK obviously,
Right.
and then the Hatchet Warrior. So ABK.
Bake Low 4.
Yeah, Bake Low is gonna be there. 4 Unique Minds gonna be there. Straight Jacket, Delusional Rapper. That's Wednesday night.
18 and over too, yeah.
18 and up. Wednesday night. That seems to be the theme here. That Wednesday.
Well, because it's the biggest bar night of the year. But be careful, cops are going to be out in full force.
For the biggest bar night
Get a
of the year?
designated driver.
You'd be better off smoking weed, just hanging around your house and thinking
Smoke
about
some
shit.
weed. All right, so my friend Chris's band, they're a Smiths tribute band.
Okay.
They're going to be at the Magic Bag on Wednesday, which is in Ferndale. It's only $10 to get in. If you like the Smiths, they sound really good. It's a good tribute band.
Cool.
It says they're playing with Playground Twist and Recure. So I'm imagining Recure is like a cure, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know what Playground Twist would be, though. What would they be?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Awesome.
I
They'd
have
be
exactly.
awesome,
It would
maybe.
be awesome. Yeah, that would probably be it. That would probably be their whole thing. If I'm going to be in a band, I want to be in an awesome band. That's the way it works. The Hellraiser Ball. That's right. Even it just keeps on continuing. Right there. Can you guess what the kind of music it's going to be?
Hard rock.
That's right. You know it's going to be metal.
Damn good.
Metal. Get a hold of yourself. Get a hold of myself is going to be there. 6-Prong Paw, After the Minor, No Life, Zane Humphrey. There you go. Zane Humphrey.
Zane Humphrey.
Zane Humphrey is going to be there. And Darren Dogs of Doom. He's also going to be there. So you want to make sure you check it all out. That's going to be the Hellraiser Ball. It's going to happen at the Machine Shop. It's going to be so much bigger and better. They said dress up as your favorite Hellraiser character. And hey, who knows? You may win like prizes they got going on. And
That's
stuff
cool.
Like
I
that.
love a costume party anytime.
Even in the middle of Christmas season.
Yeah, it's cool.
Exactly.
We're going to be missing the Sanarchy. I wanted to go. It would have been my first time.
Oh, but we got some good news.
We'll
We'll announce that news here momentarily. Miss Kelley Jean is on tour, but yeah, they're gonna have that. As I was saying, Mr. and Mrs. Hellraiser. You can dress up as that if you happen to win. You're gonna get like a tattoo and all kinds of great stuff. And
sweet.
What they're telling you is to go home after Friday shopping, take a nap, then come out and see them.
That's good advice.
Good advice. Good advice.
I say don't go out on Friday shopping and just sit at home on your computer and shop from the safety
there you
of
go.
your own
And then
house.
go see Hellraiser.
It's like the same prices, free
Exactly.
shipping.
Yeah, you
You'd
don't
be
have
all
to
good
get
to
in the
go.
cold. Exactly.
Okay, so Danny Brown.
Yeah!
Danny Brown, the infamous hip hop artist who I would like to say got a blowjob on stage.
Good for Danny.
And didn't even skip a beat. He just kept going.
Didn't even
it was
spit
like
a lick.
legendary.
It was legendary.
No, he just was like, whatever, just kept going.
I want to
It
talk
was
to that
awesome.
girl, man. She was quite a fan.
That girl.
She was quite
she
a
may have her
fan.
mouth full right now.
Exactly.
It's at the Majestic Theater, which is on Woodward Avenue. And it's Wednesday, once again. $20 to get in. He's with the Bruiser Brigade, so it's going to be a good show.
So let me ask, can you like get the $25 tickets and get the up personal tour of Danny Brown? You know,
you
Get
might
the
be
up
able
close
to.
and personal Danny
don't know.
Brown. How you doing tour? How you doing?
I mean,
How you doing?
what I've heard is that women just love that guy. They're
They
all
do.
over that guy.
They do. Well, obviously, because this
I don't
chick,
think he's cute. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Danny Brown. I don't get it. But
I have never seen the man. Is he from here? I heard. Is that true?
he's got a big old gap tooth. Guys,
from
like
around
he's
here? Yeah.
got he's got that big gap. He's like,
But the girls love him.
the girls fucking love him.
He's like that one dude. What was that dude they always throw the pain in his head? You know, I can't think of it. Like the
Barry
Vegas.
Manilow's?
Well, yeah, Barry Manilow's a good guy. Yeah, Barry Manilow's a good guy. You know?
Right?
Yeah, no, it's like that type
Girls
of guy.
are
You're
crazy.
Like,
They throw panties at everybody.
there you go.
Yes.
They don't throw them at me.
Damn, I have a lot.
You
I
do
didn't
go
realize
ahead,
many.
man. You go ahead.
I
ahead.
know I can roll through this. I
Go
can
ahead.
roll through this real quick.
Okay.
Uncle Cracker
Yeah.
with Jelly Roll and Allison Lewis. They are Friday night at the Royal Oak Music Theater. It's only It's $9.95 to get in. It's funny at $9.95. They gotta have a bunch of nickels already. Like.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and
It's American laid back dude style.
and a much like a certain Bob Ritchie we all know. Oh, okay, yeah, all right, yeah.
Oh my
I thought
goodness.
maybe they're gonna try to
Matthew Schaefer.
hype up Bob. Maybe.
Followed a trajectory for yes, awesome. That'll be great. Stacy Pullen also on Friday. He's at the
Yeah.
Grasshopper. It's free. It's free to get in, which is really cool. Free show on Friday. Stacy Pullen. It'll be a good show for free, especially.
Yeah, absolutely.
Grasshoppers on Woodward in Ferndale.
When is that?
That's on Friday,
I want to check that.
9 p.m.
Free?
It's yeah.
Wow. I just want to make sure because you never get to see good artists like that for free, especially in a club like that. That's going to be a good one. I may have to go out to one. Go ahead, you can do another one. I've only got a couple more here. I'm actually off my
Josh
game.
Wink. I'm not that familiar, but
I am. He's actually
Higher
one of those
State of
old school.
Consciousness
Yep.
is what I remember that one.
Yeah.
That's a really popular one.
Oh yeah, it's a good song.
It's $10. It's at the Works and it's put on by Paxaho.
Paxaho.
I almost
Paxaho.
They do the Electronic Music Festival every year, Movement. So that'll be a good one. That's at the Works in Corktown.
Slipknot.
Right? Slipknot. You do that one.
All right, Slipknot. They're gonna be, grunge alternative Slipknot. They're gonna be hanging around doing their
But
whole.
with who?
But with who? They're gonna be with who? Korn. Oh my
Korn!
gosh! Holy smokes!
It's gonna
Korn
be a
and
good
Slipknot.
fucking show.
$45. Where are they gonna be at?
They're at the Palace
All right.
of Auburn Hills,
There you
Auburn
go.
Hills, Michigan. 45 to 65 to get in.
Not bad.
But oh my God, that's gonna be a really good show.
Slipknot, Korn.
Like that's the show.
That's
if
the
you're gonna
show.
do anything on Saturday.
That's the show
Slipknot.
right there.
But if you're not into that, we have what?
I don't know what that is.
Flostradamus.
What the fuck is a Flostradamus?
It's like dub, I guess.
Oh,
Maybe
dub.
trap
Okay,
music.
Got it.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It says if you know what the term HDY girl 2 means, you smoke giant blunts and you carved a triangle with a exclamation point in it on your pumpkin, you'll probably be at the show.
Okay, there you go. See, there you go. That's what it is.
If you don't do any of these things but are intrigued by the ideas, you might want to look into getting yourself there.
There you go.
It's at the Masonic Temple, which is a great venue.
Yeah, it is.
So big and huge and old and creepy. It's in Detroit. But Flosstradamus, I know it's like dubstep, like hard, crazy, like it'll be good.
Right.
It'll be good.
Cool.
Yeah, and I have 2 more, so you should do one.
Cool. Hip Hop Havoc at the Ritz Saturday night, hosted by Drozone's own.
Drozone!
Yeah, Drozone's own DJ Bad Luck. He's going to be there. It's sponsored by Tequila Cabresto. They're going to have JD over there at Kid. He's going to. Didn't we have him on? No, that was the at Dog guy. Young D Butcher's going to be there. Sketch artist Jay Brown. Tez J is going to be there. We also have Bo Alpha and Alex the Great, better known as STG, and Young Pronto. DCSG is going to be there. Profit's going to be there. Pro Money Records is going to be there. It's going to be a good time. You get 21 and up, $10 at the door. Once again, that's over at the Ritz, and it's actually their first little hip hop gig they're doing there. Our friends from Drozone. So go out there and support, because they're good people.
Yeah, they're very good people.
Yeah.
So Blood on the Dance Floor, who I'm not that familiar with, they're playing at the Shelter on Saturday. You can look up this concert at standrewsdetroit.com. That's down in Detroit. Blood on the Dance Floor. They look cool in their picture. They had like this war paint on and like mohawks and shit, so it's gotta be cool.
Nah, it won't be. Who the fuck was
It's probably emo music.
Probably.
There's more emo music. The next thing that I have to say, though.
Emo. Okay,
It's
give me all the emo ones. I want to take all the sadness and put it in me now.
Well, I've never heard of this first one. I've heard of them, but I've never heard them. It's Pierce the Veil.
Right.
But Sleeping with Sirens, my son got me really into them. Like, I love them.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, when the guy who's the singer, he sounds like a woman, and when I would hear it in my son's room, I'd be like, that chick's got a great voice. That's a dude. I was like, no, it's not.
No, he's real proud too. He's like, yeah, that's a dude,
That's
Bob.
a dude.
I got you, huh?
He's known for his high, beautiful voice. It's good. It's like hard with that melodic flow over the top of it with dubstep mixed in. It's cool.
Got it.
But they're Sunday, and they're all the way out in Plymouth at the CompuWare Arena. I thought the description for this one was kind of funny because it says, bring the wife and family. Bring the whole kids. See the tree get lit. Nosh on delectables. I know, it sounds like this big, huge family, like, get together and stuff. And this music's kind of like, wow, like.
Then roll up.
I know. Bring a 3-year-old. Just eat and drink and be merry. But I would say this would be one for, the teenagers.
Right.
Around 21 to 16, probably.
There you go.
Good shit, though. Sleeping with Sirens. I like them. They're good.
Cool.
Yeah.
They're not that deep and dark emo-ish then.
I'm
so sad.
No, I wouldn't say so.
I'm so All right,
Yeah,
naughty or nice.
nice.
Who wants to be naughty or nice during the holiday? You've
Naughty,
made
I
it through
claim
another
naughty.
year, and now 89X is proud to announce the Night 89X Stole Christmas. That's right, featuring co-headlining performance by everybody's favorite band, Bush. Yay! All right, everybody loves
Nice.
Bush, including me. Our Lady of Peace and special guest, You Me at Six Smashing. You Me at Six Smashing. Have you ever heard
No,
of them?
satellites.
Yeah, Our Lady of Peace.
You
Oh, okay.
Me at Six Smashing
Oh,
Satellites.
okay. You okay.
It's a very presumptuous long name.
Exactly.
Right there. That'd
Exactly.
be really hard for the bumper sticker. and
Say that
stuff,
again. Say it for me.
but You Me at Six Smashing Satellites.
There you go. And Twin Atlantic. They're all going to be there.
If you got that right, though.
I hope I got it right. If I didn't get it right,
Bush is good.
Bush.
Machine
Everybody's going to see
Head.
Bush anyways. You're just lucky you're on the frickin' bill, man. Anyways, Bush. There you go. Once again, it's 89X Stole Christmas, December 4th. It's always a good time. And if you actually go on there now, you can get some pre-sale tickets. So I guess you get in there, you got some, they got like a little password. You can get maybe like a little discount or something before they go
On
to-
sale public
Yeah.
Friday at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Give them the password.
Yeah,
They
give 'em
need
the password.
You need this password. Let me say it.
All right, go ahead.
The password to get your pre-sale tickets at a discount right now is TN89XSC.
There you go. There you go.
Get some.
Yeah, exclusively from McDonald's, Specs Howard, Media of Arts. Guinness, you always got to like when Guinness is sponsoring, you know, with the SVmixMedia Arts right behind it. BDT, so you get your college education. Art Moran Buick GMC, and I don't even know what that is, but we'll just call that.
Wait.
What does that say?
Genesis Credit Union?
Genesis Credit Union. That's quite an interesting way they spell that, but we'll say it that. But yeah, it's all sponsored by those cats that can afford these kind of concerts. So get out there and see Bush. Once again, 89X. December 4th.
I saw one of those shows.
Yeah? They're fun.
Yeah,
They're
they
quick.
were cool. It was good.
They're quick.
Very good.
I noticed they've thinned out the bands. Usually they would have like 9 different bands. I'm sure there's going to be other bands on there. And I'm sure they'll add people and stuff like that. And this weekend, I don't know if you got anything going on. I'm sure you don't. Detroit Pickers inside the Rustbout Market in Ferndale. It's open from 11 till 7 on Friday and Saturday, 11 till 6 on Sunday. They have over 55 unique stores in there, but if you go by the Detroit Pickers booth, they have all kinds of vintage antiques, kitchenware, clothing, signage, all kinds of cool
Yeah, we
things.
met them, and they've got really cool stuff. Remember that doll?
Yeah, I
they
know.
handed us?
Yeah, they got signs, they got
I don't
weird,
know where they found this doll, but it was creepy
weird
and
stuff.
cool.
But
It's
yeah,
awesome.
Detroit Pickers, man, is what you want to be doing, checking it out. And we also want to thank our good friends up there in Ann Arbor, Michigan. We got Ann Arbor, Michigan over there at the People's Choice. They got all kinds of good stuff going on up there, so check out the People's Choice. They got some discounts going on all weekend long to get in on all the sales.
Cool.
The holiday sales. Are you
So
gonna,
how is everybody here feeling?
how we doing?
I mean, you guys are so mellow.
Have we covered everything in the news,
Yes.
my darling? Yes, we have.
I feel like we have. I just
think
want
we-
everybody to remember about the mystery skull. We're going to post some clues
Yep.
on our Facebook pages.
Yep.
I think most of the people that watch have us as friends or can
Yeah.
follow us on Facebook. And you will be able to guess at the beginning of next show who the mystery skull was.
Who the mystery skull was, and then we're gonna have another mystery skull. It's just gonna be filled. There's gonna be lots of people here showing up. I have a feeling this evening. We got John Douglas. He's coming in. He plays trumpet.
Yes.
I think our good friend Paul's coming in from Vegas. Bambu supposedly may be showing up.
And Javon, maybe.
I know.
We'll
We've
see.
got. Then we've got this whole room of interesting people. I think we
Yes,
should start off
do.
with the bartender first. You think we should
You
make him
think?
a drink, or? You think
Yeah,
why
let's
not?
learn how to make a really
Let's talk
cool
drinks
holiday
right now.
drink.
Mr. Shane
Shane
Bang,
Bang is in the
mixologist,
house.
bartender extraordinaire.
He got his suitcase and he's like, "This is my bartender
look at this. He's
kit,
got a
like
kit.
right here." Hi. Hello. It's good. How are you?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yes. Technical difficulty. How
We're
are you
kind
again?
of retarded.
The last time you came by, I don't
You
think
know?
you were in the audience. You didn't get to be on the show.
That's right,
You-
that's right.
The lovely lady Lushes, who's coming out here in a little bit. But we figured we'd have you on now to get everybody loose.
That's exactly
Why
right.
not?
Yeah.
Why not? Why not do that? So tell us a little bit about you, Mr. Shane Bang, what you do besides drink and all that, or mixture. You probably don't even drink because you're a bartender.
I'm a professional alcoholic.
You're a professional alcoholic.
Good
You can
call.
admit it.
Good
You're a
call.
man. You're a good man.
I know.
We
Good
like you
call.
all. We like you
I
already.
do more craft cocktail bartending, and I'm taking over for an organization here, our Detroit chapter of the United States Bartenders Guild. So I'll be taking over presidency for that in January. And what we do is we do events all over the city where we have about 100 members of bartenders of all different styles, and we come and get together and have happy hours and have little training seminars, and we take bottles of whiskey. And,
Show people how to drink.
yeah, exactly.
So I have a good question. You know how, like, if you're a hairdresser and you're a long-term hairdresser and whatnot, you have to go to these workshops here and there to get, like, updated. Do
Yeah.
bartenders have to do the same thing?
They don't have to, but they should.
Right. Just like a hairdresser, you don't
Yeah,
have
you don't
to.
have
You can
but
still
you
get
should.
your license,
That's
but
what
you.
that's what the
yeah.
United States Bartender Guild is all about. Is just kind of promoting the idea of continuing to learn about the products that you're putting out in front
And
of
newer
people,
drinks and newer products.
Teaching people technique, teaching people the difference between different whiskeys. One of my favorite things to do is pairing shots and beers. Everyone goes to the bar, they want a shot of whiskey and they want a beer. They want
Yeah, right.
PBR or Stroh's.
Right.
But if someone likes a craft beer, you can be like, hey, maybe you want to try it with this whiskey instead, and then you get them turned on to something. And
So what do you recommend?
I like
for
shots
that?
in beers, like Irish car bombs and stuff. Like that shit's
Way
good.
to drink a premium shot of whiskey.
The way I always say it about whiskey is it doesn't matter how you drink your whiskey as long as you're drinking whiskey.
I love that.
You
I
can
love
do
that.
it neat on the rocks. You can do it. I'm not going to tell you how to drink your whiskey,
yeah.
but as long as you're drinking whiskey, I'm happy with it.
As long as it's from on top of the bar instead of below the
That's
damn
right,
bar,
that's
you're,
right.
you're in a good spot. That's cool. What do you usually recommend? You said like a shot and a beer. Like let's say if I order like just a normal ale from a bar, what would you recommend?
I always say go for something
not too crazy expensive because you just want to kind of sip on it. Buffalo Trace is my go-to. Actually have a bottle of
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kelly, you want to start?
Yeah, hey.
What?
Have a little swig. Oh, you brought some.
Come on,
See.
Heath.
All right. Oh, you're a bartender. Fix it up, man. Show us what it's about. Show us a little trick. You do any trickery?
Just a little bit. Just a little
Or
bit.
you're just gonna pour it. We'll make it easy.
Here, you want an old-fashioned?
Sure, why not?
I want an old fashioned.
That's what my grandfather used to drink. You know, you don't hear that very
You know,
often.
it's a good drink for
Like
this
an
time of
old
year.
fashioned.
Right.
Good winter cocktail. It's warm. You know, something you can sip on after you're all done mowing
Mowing the grass.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you,
Shoveling the snow. You
Or
know what I mean.
sledding.
or snorting it. You know. Hey.
So,
Anyhow.
old-fashioned, super easy
Right.
drink. Anyone can make it. Sugar
Okay.
cube.
Oh, there you go.
Sugar cubes come in
And your
handy, huh?
bitters.
Oh, look at that.
Little bottle of bitters.
See, I would have never bought that, nor would I have thought of the sugar cube. Probably this. Here's how my drink would have made. I would have had like just some sugar teaspoon of the shit, whatever that is, Worcestershire sauce, and some brews. There you go.
So then you just
Look at that. See, you even got a bat. Look at that.
break it up in
So I have a question.
See, this is why you're the bartender
Is there-
extraordinaire. Now, do you normally go through all this when you like got 10 people standing at your bar?
The bar I work at, this is all we do.
Okay.
All we do is craft cocktails. So everything's made to order by hand, one at a time, you know, that kind of thing.
Is there turf wars, like almost like West Side Story, between you and the flared people?
You know, everyone always
The people, you know, or whatever they're called, the people
No, I
that
know
flip
exactly
balls
right.
and stuff and get all
Yeah.
fancy, and they're like,
I can flip my bottles quicker than you
everyone
can.
always assumes that, but
Yeah.
it's not. You know, we
No.
all, especially getting together with the guild and all that stuff. I mean, we all just kind of hang out and we like to party, and, you know.
So it's all one big happy family.
That's definitely one.
Cool. I like that.
Sure.
I like that you guys work together as a team. Good.
Oh, look at that.
Like
Jeez.
we make the cocktails for these guys to get all silly with it. I know you're cool.
So where are you currently bartending at
I'm over
now?
at the Oakland in Ferndale, right next to Grasshopper, a couple doors down actually. What we do, it's all high-end craft cocktails. We do specialize in American whiskey. So we have tons of great whiskey selection. You can come on in and I can hook you up with some cool stuff to sip on. Or you can try one of our fancy cocktails. I won a cocktail competition with Bombay Sapphire last year, and my coworker won it this year actually. And we both got the opportunity to go out to Vegas,
Wow.
compete out in Vegas. It was in GQ magazine. Ended up being on a website. They have their GQ video site. It's called America's Bartender. So you can go on there and you can
Cool.
make
That's
a
awesome.
gin tiki.
No, yeah, I was
Gin
gonna say,
tiki.
did you invent
Sounds
the
so
drink?
pretty.
Okay, you invented the drink
Yeah.
then. Okay, so that's the reason why you got the.
Yeah,
chip
it was
on
my
the
original cocktail inspired by
Is-
Chin Tikis, which used to be downtown.
Yeah,
Tiki
yeah,
bar.
yeah.
It had to be gin, so I wanted to do kind of a play on a Ramos Gin Fizz cross with like a zombie style cocktail. So it ended up being Bombay Sapphire, coconut milk, and egg white, pineapple, lemon juice, cinnamon syrup, and an almond syrup.
Egg
And
white.
it tastes like the holidays in your mouth.
It's almost like an eggnog-ish,
So normally
but
you would,
like
when you do an old fashioned, you would squirt some like orange oil on it. But I didn't bring that, so I'm gonna put some on it.
All right.
Make sure I'm not poisoning you guys.
Okay, that's
There you
good.
go.
I know,
Pass
I would
around.
love to try this. It's gonna be so delicious.
Okay, let's not forget about me. Okay?
We would never forget about you.
Comes to old fashioned.
Nice and strong whiskey cocktail.
That is, boy, that'll put your hair back right on that chest, man, that I didn't have.
Right.
And it definitely
Ooh,
warmed your
that's
cockles,
strong.
as they say.
That's good.
What do you think?
Hair's just sprouted on my nipples.
Yeah, there you go. There ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. We'll snip them off.
Check that out.
That's good.
You don't want to see my werewolf nipples, James
Pictures
Cloyd.
are gonna happen.
So, let me ask you, how did you get involved with the whole contest thing, or is it a contest? And how you're like the
You know-
main guy, correct? Now?
Yeah, what ended up happening was I used to work in a couple different bars and did a lot of, you know, the regular opening bottles and pouring shots.
Right.
Not really thinking too much about it. And then
I'm just a bartender.
yeah, and then I ended up going to the Oakland where I am now, and it kind of opened up the idea that it can be way more of a career than just opening beers and pouring shots. So started getting into the whole idea of, you know, using fresh fruit and all that kind of stuff, and really inspired me. And then the liquor company is coming through, and they're looking for people to kind of make these new recipes that they can put out on their bottles and all that kind of stuff. So it seemed like a good opportunity to give it a go, and here we are.
Do you ever do any where you light them on fire?
Later. Oh yeah, there's actually
there's
a really cool photo that ended up in like an industry magazine, but I was doing a blue blazer, which is this old school. It's like a hot old fashioned, but you take overproof bourbon and you light it on fire, and then you pour it between 2 silver mugs, and you like roll it back and forth and throw it.
Fancy.
It's always a really good crowd pleaser, like visually, but it is a pain in the ass to make.
Yeah,
and
I can imagine.
So hot, and when I was doing the photo shoot, I ended up getting like blisters down.
It's like you're not only a bartender, but like you're a circus performer at that point. You know.
It's nowadays.
When it's cold outside too, everyone will come in and they'll be like, "Oh, I want that drink that you light on fire." And you're like, "You don't really want it." You
No.
Exactly.
Then they
hot
order it, they
chocolate
won't
flavored
drink it, and they're
drinks.
like, "Let me just get a Counsel." And you're like, "All right."
Be like, that drink costs $10 tonight, so just.
Do you have your own clientele, fans that follow you around from bar to bar?
Yeah, mostly my wife.
That's a good thing. That's a good answer, man. Good answer, brother.
Good answer. You're so good.
But no, we definitely have, you know, there's definitely people that come in that whenever we get new drinks, all the bartenders at the place I work,
right.
You know, when we put new drinks on the menu, it has our name next to it, and they'll order it just because, you know, they like what we've done in the past. So.
Right.
But yeah, so.
Right.
Cool.
Now, do you have like any specialty nights coming up where you're like, oh, I have like this certain?
We're doing not for a little bit. I mean, this is kind of the crazy season right now. You know, where we're busiest bar night of the year tomorrow night.
Oh, exactly. I'm sure you're excited.
Come on in.
Get it designated.
But after that, we have our New Year's party that we do every year at the Oakland. It's a ticketed event. We do small plates pass like hors d'oeuvres all night paired with cocktails, which is really fun. And then coming up in January 26th, it's a Monday, we're going to be doing a United States Bartenders Guild mixer sponsored by about 15 different liquor companies. It's open to the public. Anybody can join the United States Bartenders Guild. You don't have to be a bartender. You can be an enthusiast.
No kidding.
Yeah, you're just someone that likes to drink. And you come to this mixer. It's going to be free food, free drinks all night long.
So you can mix or judge.
Yeah, you can just come on in, check it out, and it's at the Scarab Club.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're
the Scarab Club.
be doing that.
There
That'll
we
kind of be our
great.
inaugural ball.
What date is that again?
The 26th
Cool.
of January.
26th of January. Okay,
A little far out there, but
yeah,
you know.
no, maybe we'll have you back around and make sure you remind us on
Pencil it
stuff
in.
like that. Yeah, definitely, because that's the fun little stuff that people might not know about.
Yeah.
And how do you become a member of this Bartenders Guild or whatever
you
it is?
Sign up online, usbg.org.
USBG.
Join the Greater Detroit chapter. It's $100 a year. We do 2 events every month minimum with free food and free drinks.
There you go.
So it's worth
it pays for
right,
it pays
exactly.
For itself.
Yeah, it's worth
2
the money,
events, you're
definitely.
like, oh, I get free lunch and I got.
And everybody probably enjoys each other's company.
Let's go,
yeah, it's a bunch of people with something in common.
Mm-hmm.
They like to drink alcohol.
We do like training seminars, so we'll have someone from Buffalo Trace will come out and they'll bring out a bunch of their products and talk to you about what makes them different and why they're cool and what makes a good old fashioned or what makes a good whiskey sour, and then you can go home and do it yourself.
I'm gonna try it again.
What's that? Oh, you want? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Go for it.
Dig in.
Let's do this.
What's the difference between, say, Buffalo Trace and just generally, and something like Rebel Yell?
Okay. It's going to be different distilleries, different mash bills, so the grains that go into the whiskey are going to be completely different. Age, how long they're in the barrel, type of barrel that they use, how big of a char it has on it. There's all sorts of different idiosyncrasies between each company. And when you start getting into the higher end stuff, it's usually going to be more related to the age statement. So something that's going to be in the barrel longer, they lose more of it when it goes in the barrel because it evaporates. So it comes out, so they're going to charge you more for it because it's matured longer.
Okay.
So I got to ask you, do you want to own your own bar one day?
That'd be a dream.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be kind of neat, huh?
That'd be
Now, would you do like a microbrewery, or would you like to do something where you could have everything?
I'd want to have a place where I could have beautiful women.
Oh, that's the main thing,
dancing
A strip club.
topless. What is that?
You need
And you could get a good drink. Why not?
you need a strip
Larry
club, but you need like a cabaret,
That's
burlesque,
exactly.
like
that would be more of the side.
variety. They don't have that here, and
Not
I think
at
if they did have something like that here, it would actually be a refreshing change
a
of pace.
burlesque show every night, but you could also sit and have
You are such a bartender.
great cocktail.
It would be a refreshing change of pace from these strip clubs out here.
No, absolutely.
You would like to sit and you would like to watch a real show.
And somewhere where you
I
live,
would at
you
least.
could bring, bring your wife and, whatever.
Yes.
And they'll enjoy the show too.
Exactly.
So
Absolutely.
that's something
Love that.
Absolutely.
I think would benefit everyone.
Everybody would love that.
Who wouldn't?
So what's
Please
your
do.
what's your
Please do
favorite
this.
drink to make?
Favorite drink to make? Everyone always asks me that. My favorite drink to make, despite making good cocktails, is still a shot of beer.
Hey,
'Cause
that's
it
it.
takes
It's
2
easy.
seconds to
Exactly.
make. And I
Exactly.
could be like, all right, here you go. Thanks so much. But my favorite drink, I really love whiskey sours. So
Yeah, whiskey sour, yeah.
done right with like fresh lemon juice, simple syrup
Ooh.
and whiskey. That's it. Like
That's it,
nothing, nothing crazy. You just
Sounds
shake it
delightful.
up. Yeah.
Now, what is your concept or take on rum?
I love rum.
Okay.
Rum is delicious. It was really funny. We had a guy come out recently and do a whole tasting panel with about 8 different rums, and he kept saying, he goes, "Oh, rum's really huge right now in New York." And I said, "Cool, it'll be really huge here in like 5 years then." I was like, "Give it a little. This is Detroit. It's not New York, dude. You can't
What's
keep
hot
pushing."
now? Like we
Yeah.
always were.
Right now, I think the whiskey's going.
Whiskey. I was gonna say, we're the
huge.
whiskey.
Everyone's drinking whiskey. Everyone's getting
Wanna
really
try some
into
more?
like good
Did you try some?
whiskeys.
It's good.
Even ever.
I mean,
he barely
we have
ever
a couple
drinks
bottles that people come in and, they're a couple $100 just for a 2-ounce pour of whiskey. And
Really?
people come
What
in
bottle
and-
is that?
They're called Pappy Van Winkle.
Pappy Van Winkle.
yeah.
Yeah, give me 2 of those, man, and charge it to her.
Really good.
That stuff's not
Pappy
bad at all.
Van Winkle.
Happy Van. I guess so, man. I guess that kind of a shot knock you straight on your ass, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll bet. For $200, how much is this shot?
Yeah, the 150.
150.
bad
You
influence
sip
on you,
it.
Jim.
It's
Shit,
fine
yeah,
for
I'd
you.
sip it. I'd sip it and try to figure out a way to recycle it if I could.
It's always
Do
funny
the
too
rest.
when you have,
All right, I'm gonna do it right now. Here we go.
Do the rest.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Go. Yeah! He barely ever drinks, so it's funny to watch him. It's like, like you feel like you're corrupting somebody.
I know. Am I still a virgin?
Yeah, you may not be at the end of this night.
Get away from me, Bill Cosby. All right.
First time, isn't it?
Anyways, yes. It's
Now,
always my
getting
first
back to the
time.
rum. Now, you were saying that the different rums, like my rum is not the flavor, not the Captain Morgan. I like really old rum.
Mhm.
But is there some sort of law in Michigan that governs what you can get?
Well, Michigan is a control state, so it's very hard to get in certain liquors that are available in other parts of the country, but because of the way that the Michigan Liquor Control Commission runs, they have to sell X amount of cases per quarter or whatever, and if they don't hit that mark, then they delist it and it goes out of the state. So it's kind of a risk for companies that are smaller to come in with a boutique brand and say, "Hey, I want to sell this in Michigan." But if they take that chance and invest the money into the state and it doesn't move, then they just lose it all and they kick it out and they won't let you sell it here anymore.
Interesting.
So,
Now, you had also said, too, you teach people training classes on how to make drinks. Tell me a little bit about that. I mean, you come in, take a couple-hour course, and the next thing you know, you're a professional bartender like
no,
you.
it's more for like home bartending and that kind of
okay.
stuff. With the guild, we do more of flavor analysis. Really like going through tasting whiskeys, doing blind tastings, tasting rums.
They're like wine tasters, but different.
I got it.
but
Okay.
more fun.
Right, exactly.
More
Exactly.
more
that,
exciting.
But you know what I'm saying.
It's got a little bit of a Peppy Van Pinkle or whatever the hell it is. Peppy Van Winkle kick to it, huh?
Yeah, like Rip Van Winkle.
Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, man. It's the way to go.
Yeah,
Well,
so we do trainings, we do tastings, we do all that kind of stuff, and like I said, all that's available through the guild, so anybody can join that and come and learn some stuff and take it. It's even good for those bartenders that are working in little dive bars here and there and maybe want to just kind of learn something more for the craft that can go get a better paying gig somewhere else.
Right.
Because the educational aspect is gonna put you a leg over the competition. So.
Now, can I ask you, could I get a deal if I actually had a party and I had you as my bartender and your lovely wife there is doing some burlesque?
Absolutely.
Okay,
There's
cool. That's all I want to know.
A combo
That's
meal.
all right. That's all I want. Do you do like
Yeah,
personal holiday parties and
I've
stuff?
done holiday parties and
Okay,
and all
cool.
that kind of stuff.
Cool,
I've
cool.
done did a 50th birthday party. That was a lot of fun for some friends that told me they were gonna do. They had a little 50th birthday party going on.
Yep.
Then I showed up and there was like 1,000 people.
There you go, man. That's the way to go, man.
No, just a little backyard get together, nothing too crazy.
That's the way to go. That's the way to go. That's the way to go.
That was
man.
a fun time. Mai Tais all night long.
There you go, man. Keep on drinking.
I'm so
That's
fucking
right.
thinking.
You're so sneaky, I swear. Must be the holidays. Anyway, so how can
Wasn't
people get a
me.
hold of you? You got a Facebook there?
Yeah,
Just let them
Facebook,
know
it's,
to show up at the bar.
Yep, you can just
What days
go-
you're working?
My Facebook's just facebook.com/ShaneBang. You can get me on there and see all the different competitions and all that fun stuff that I do. And I'm at the Oakland.
Yeah,
My schedule varies, but I'm always there on the weekends. So if you ever come Friday, Saturdays, come on in and ask for me.
What's the name
I
of
think
it?
we should bring
The
out your
Oakland
loveliness
Art
in
Novelty.
a second.
I think so. You want to bring her out with you?
I think,
You think we should
yeah.
bring her out?
I
Why
think
not?
definitely.
Yeah, let's bring out Lushes, shall we?
This
You want to switch
beautiful
around on the spot? You don't
young-
mind? You don't mind?
Scoot over. No,
This
no.
young-
Scoot
youngie-
over?
Scoot on over. Let's
I think
bring
it's time
in
right
this
now. Let's
little
bring in
comely
Miss Lushes
package.
LaMoan,
Lushes
burlesque
LaMoan
lady,
right here.
dirty
Oh
Dizzy
my
Gay.
goodness, oh my
Oh,
goodness.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Woo!
What an entrance. What
What
an
up, girl?
entrance. What an entrance.
How are
What a-
you?
We got the party. Who rocks the party?
Exactly. Exactly. In case you're wondering who
We
just
got
hit
the
the
burlesque
couch.
dancer and the bartender. It's like
know.
perfect.
It's like ready to rock. So how
Love
are
it.
you? It's
So
like
what do you got? It's like your
you're-
baby.
It
She's
is
like,
a
I got a
little
baby right here.
This will be good just for maybe.
Is it difficult for you to have
Why?
a bartender as a husband? I
Why is
mean,
it? Oh,
do you like to, do you like to drink or no?
Well, I'm also my original ego,
Uh huh.
my real person,
Yeah.
is also a bartender.
Ah.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm luscious. I
There you
mean,
go.
Nice.
You can see me behind my bar and under his bar.
There you
Lush
go.
for sure.
Up and be like, doo-doo-doo-doo.
Just keep on drinking.
Is that how you guys met? No.
We met at a party many moons ago. I was
Okay.
drinking, but
Oh,
I was
and
drinking.
I
Well,
was
aren't
not-
most people at
well,
parties though?
I wasn't 21 yet. So.
I wasn't 21 either.
You guys
Wow.
were barely 22.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Many
That's very
years
nice.
So how are you? I like that you got your leg
It's
back
a story
here.
of
Last time we
prohibition
talked to you,
Yeah.
it was a little rough. Look at that.
Millie's doing good. I can walk.
That's a
People
good
ask
thing.
me, how's your leg? I say, well, it's a catch.
That's a good
I
thing.
can still dance. If I had a peg leg, I'd still dance. You know, but
In case you
I'm
want to
happy.
hear who
I'm
is on the
happy.
couch, why don't you
Yes.
introduce yourself? It's been a minute since you've been here, Miss Lushes
Lushes
LaMoan, and
LaMoan
tell
right
everybody a
here.
little bit about what you do and who you're involved with.
well, I am Lushes LaMoan, Detroit's hardest working showgirl.
Woo!
I like to drink. I like to dance. I like to sew my own costumes, get up there, put on a little theatrical show for you and show you a little bit more or maybe a little less, and like to entertain and have fun while entertaining.
I love it.
And you got a bunch of stuff coming up.
Oh,
And you've got a bunch of stuff that you've already been involved with. So where do we want to start? First, I want to start the jewelry here is beautiful. That's the first thing I want to start with. Uh-oh, well, you did all right.
It was a gift.
Once again, score. This is number 2. All
My
right.
birthday present. Yeah, he did good. He always
Okay.
does good.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff coming up. Very busy I am. 'Tis the season.
'Tis the season to keep it rolling, right? Keep them rolling.
So I roll right after Turkey Day. Well, after the biggest bar night of the year, you can come see me at Grand Trunk Pub. DJ Assault's playing upstairs for Humpsgiving.
Ah,
downstairs.
oh,
Maybe
dear.
Oh my goodness! Look who just walked in here.
I know.
We have more people here. It's Bambu and Javon.
Bambu, Jovan,
Oh my
Mandy.
God. Mandy!
I know.
Oh baby! Hi!
So we kick off
Everybody,
into
who
December
else?
5th
I'm like,
with
just gotta be
Christmas
more.
Hanukkah Kwanzaa Part 2.
Christmas Hansa Kwanzaa.
Christmas Hanukkah Kwanzaa, it's a mouthful.
Love it.
It's a mouthful. We're just taking all the
I
holidays.
like mouthfuls.
It's a good variety show with Satori Circus. We put it together as a Christmas show in July, and we're kicking it back off for Cannabis night at Paychecks Lounge, December 5th. It's a variety show. I like it because I get to do more of my background, which is in acting. So I get to do more theatrics and come up with characters, and I have a lot of fun.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
We're
so-
actually looking at a photo of you now on the couch.
Oh, yeah,
Tell me a
that
little bit
was,
about that, the photographer. And
That
who
was taken in Minnesota, I think about 3 years ago. I went out for BOM, Best of Midwest Burlesque Festival. It was a great show. It was my first time traveling like states away.
Right.
And I go backstage, big beautiful headdresses, people that travel all over the world. And I'm
You're
like,
like, I love this. I
"Holy
love
shit,
this.
You know, this is just this big, sparkly, glittery world, and I'm in it. And I look at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, look at myself, and I'm glittery, sparkly, feathery, and I'm like, this is my family.
Yeah.
Right,
That was
right.
taken in Minnesota,
Cool.
That's
and
cute
it was a
picture.
real gun.
It was a real
Oh
guy.
yeah, I had a sword
Nice.
and a cross to pick from, and of course I choose the gun.
There you go.
Cool.
There you go.
Love
I'd be
it.
happy to
How about
see it.
you?
So yeah, that was in Minnesota, but more shows coming up. So December 5th, we have Paychecks Lounge for Christmas Kwanzaa Part 2. I know it's a mouthful.
I love it.
And then
It's catchy
December
and it
8th,
sounds good.
Free show at Motor City Wine. It's a Monday night. It's gonna be fun. Doing one gig there, and it's a night of DJing for Submissive. And then December 13th, that is by Cabresto.
Yeah, Cabresto's
Our
tequila, yeah,
friends.
Cabresto.
Our
Cabresto.
friends, I love them.
Cabresto.
I love them.
But-
Good. Mike Sickinger.
Yeah, Mike.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's for Naughty Natividad, and I'll be performing that evening.
See, I just like to have you around me because you're always on the most interesting shows. You know, it's like, who comes up with this? Satori? No, anyway.
Yeah, he's-
right.
Watch the parade, speaking of Satori.
Oh, no.
I
The
didn't say
Thanksgiving Day
anything.
parade?
Watch a Thanksgiving Day parade. Watch it.
I
don't
didn't
get up
say
early
anything,
enough.
Satori. I didn't say anything.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so December 13th for Naughty Natividad by Cabresto at the Elizabeth Theater, which is upstairs from the Park Bar.
Oh, okay.
So it's a nice little joint over by Cliffville.
Yeah.
And then we have a show on the 14th.
Now, this is with the dames, right?
Damn.
No, this is just
Just
me.
you.
This is just me.
You's on
You know,
your own.
getting
Girl, you are rocking it
Yeah,
down.
okay.
I'm busy and
I
then,
know you
I
are.
bartend, I'm like bartending.
There you go, yeah.
You're juggling shit. It's good. You're doing good.
So
Woo!
the 14th is going to be at Hopcat, the day after they open, which is really cool.
Hopcat.
Hopcat.
Where's it
down
at?
in Woodward.
It's right on Woodward.
It's like gonna be like
They
a
have one-
swing type of a.
No, how can they have one
They
over
need
in
one.
Grand Rapids
Yeah, it's
and
like
one in Lansing or Ann Arbor?
They
It's
have them all
a
over.
huge like microbrew.
Okay.
bar.
Oh, so it's a
Tons and
brewery.
Tons
Okay.
and tons of like Michigan beers and craft beers. But the Hopcat that's opening up in Detroit has an upstairs entertainment lounge
Seats 400
that has
people in
400
this room.
people. Yeah.
It's not going to sell out unless 420
5 people.
people show up.
Oh, yeah, get over 420. That's a hint.
Just
That's
show
a hint.
up,
That was a
people.
hint.
This
That
is
was-
gonna be a good
At
show.
Hopcat, that's Burlescapades with the touring show.
The name Hopcat makes you think of like,
Yeah,
like
Little dancing
burlesque
cats.
stuff. Yes.
drinking beers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's going to be with Burlescapades with the amazing Pantani sisters.
Oh, I know who they are.
Angie and Helen.
Yes.
Helen comes into town and teaches classes, which is really cool.
That's
I
very,
did a
very
class with her when she taught here at House of Bassett. She taught a Charleston class, and it was fun. It kicked my ass because now I'm working with a bum foot.
You're like kind of doing
Oh,
the whole
yeah,
twisty
yeah,
thing.
right,
It's
right.
like twisty. Yeah.
Okay, pose hard.
Oh, yeah.
It works for me, but so yeah, all those shows coming up, and I'm working on a new costume right now. It's been sitting there going. If you don't see me under the bar, behind the bar, I'm probably at home sewing.
Bar.
If I'm not at home sewing, you can check me out at one of these shows where you'll see
Yeah.
me shaking
Please
what I
do.
sewed and what I put together.
Has she ever made you costumes for the bartender? She should.
I did your
yeah.
makeup for this last
For Halloween, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you need bartending costumes.
Well, you never know, man. You never know. Isaac had a
I mean,
costume.
unless it's like
Just go with
Renaissance
just go with a
Festival
bottle
or
of-
like
Isaac
it's a-
Isaac had a costume.
Well, I mean, like if it's a theme party, but
Yes.
I know. Just
Usually when we're sitting at home, she's sewing and I'm drinking and she's
I almost
bitching
brought my
at
stuff
the
with me
You
today.
should have. Why not?
bitching at the sewing machine in the other room. And I'm like,
So you make all your own costumes.
I
then?
had to walk away from it. I was like, me and you are done today. I will see you later.
Right.
And then I went out and I picked up the needle and I was like, well, back to you.
You're hooked on the needle. You're hooked on the needle.
hooked on the needle.
Sometimes
She
I
is.
just take all my rhinestones and put them in a straight line.
You're that type of
And I'm
girl,
like,
huh?
And you stare at them. You're like, oh.
They're rhinestones.
They come in like little folded up paper bags.
Wow.
Almost
Really?
like you're breaking up rocks and shit. You're like, oh. I'm gonna
So
fucking
that's
start
the
it off.
addiction. I see now why they got those rhinestone late night commercials. It's you. Okay.
Well, the
Might as well
glue-
put them in old
The
lotteries.
glue that we used to put them on isn't any better.
No.
I'm sitting there like gluing all these stones. I'm like, okay, take a break from that.
Cool. Nice. We just had a shot up of you over at the Russell Industrial Center.
Oh yeah.
I like that. We just went up. We did like a little split screen.
yeah.
Who took that photo?
At the Russell, which one was that?
The one where you were leaning against the wall. You were in your yellow
Oh,
outfit.
that's Big Lou.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's some of my circus folk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
good people.
Cool.
Yeah, we did that photo, 8 years?
Wow.
That was for the DEAC.
the
I
yellow
think
girdle
that's
set?
yeah, the yellow girdle,
Wow.
the Barry Vargas one.
So you've been doing this quite a long
Oh,
time.
I've been,
and it was
rocking
something
and
because somebody
rolling
had
since
like left you out of
2006.
like the pinup.
Oh,
You know how it is, but that's
Whatever.
messed up. Like I said, if there's anybody who deserves everything in the world of pinup, and it's
I
definitely
have
you, gotta be.
everything.
Aww, you guys
There
are
you
so
go.
cute. Love
And
it.
if you ever,
I'll drink to that. There you go,
opening up
man.
a house and, and doing that shit. And,
Cool.
life is good and life is what you make of it and you follow what you love to do and it will open doors for you if you just stick with what you love.
Do you guys have all 50s like decor and stuff?
Oh, we have the whole ton of
Like, is the whole house like decorated in that
the living
theme?
room
Or
is
I
it's
could
themed
ask.
rooms, you
It's
know.
kind
I
of
can
a
see that.
garage
The,
right
the,
now.
yeah, we just had to move some stuff when the
From the flood.
great flood of 2014
Oh.
that happened.
Oh,
We
sorry.
have
So
our living room in the
sad.
backside, which we have like 1940s, 50s couch, you know.
We have a
all
bar.
those
Our bar used to be in our
Art
living room.
Deco bar, and the living room was my bar. I actually took over the first room when you walk in the house with my 1940s Art Deco bar, and I had a giant taxidermy boar head on the wall.
I would too.
There you go.
You know,
I'd be like, I
put on my
own
tiki
this. It's
sign.
happening. It's definitely
And
happening.
then we had to switch them, but the boar stayed, so now the boar just lives above the TV.
Oh my
Very
goodness.
good. Very good. Just like Ted Nugent. Welcome to Ted Nugent's house.
Yeah,
There's
I
this
changed
boar
his hat
there.
out for the holidays.
I think
He's
like
gonna
no,
be
I think if I
getting
leave.
Oh,
it's
there
gonna
you
be-
go. Good. Good for you. Good for you. Oh, cool. Now, how do people get a hold of you? Facebook, book you if they want to book
you
you?
can find me on Facebook or you can email me lusheslamoan@yahoo.com or at Facebook Lushes LaMoan Burlesque. That's my fan page. And follow me and you'll find out a whole bunch of stuff to do.
There you go.
Or to do or to drink or
To drink.
things,
And where are you
you know.
bartending at? You say you
oh,
bartend?
I'm at Grand Trunk Pub.
Oh, yeah?
Congress of Woodward. Yep.
What days you there?
I am there on Wednesdays in the day with my business folk, people that do things in the city for the city.
There you go.
I say that we are Quick and Loans Cafeteria.
There you go.
I
There you
So
go.
I live a very adventurous life.
Hey.
think you were adorable.
I know.
Thank you, I love you.
You're like, don't take it offensively. You're like the grown-up Shirley Temple. You're like adorable to me. I love
Yeah.
it.
But I'm there Thursdays in the day. I'll be there tomorrow night bartending. DJ Salt's playing upstairs in the Upper Peninsula room. I'll be downstairs pouring craft beers and whiskey.
There we go.
And I will be there on Friday night as well.
Maybe we'll come
I'll
up
try
there.
not to be too bitchy, but sometimes, we got a lot of people drinking.
Yeah.
And say, hey bartender, let me buy you a drink. And here's a 10 too. And
There you go.
sometimes I'll give you a little bit.
Get the whole thing.
Yep.
There you
Biggest
go.
bar night of the year.
Biggest bar night. You can't miss out. You just don't want to miss out. If you miss out tomorrow.
Hashtag.
Once again, Lushes LaMoan, Shane Bang,
Biggest
makes noise
bar
for the
of the
people.
year.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank you very
guys.
much. Thank you. I want to take another
Thank
sip.
you.
You don't mind, do you?
Oh my god.
Can we leave this here?
Yeah,
Bye. Thank
do
you
it.
so much.
We had to cancel all the Fireball because it was
Bye.
poisoning our
Thank
guests.
you.
I heard about
We didn't want to get sued. There you
The
go.
what? What did we cancel?
We had to cancel the Fireball because it was poisonous.
Oh,
Isn't
I
it
heard
sad?
that. Yeah.
How
I
you
heard
doing?
that.
How you doing? How you doing? How you
I'm
doing?
doing good. How are you?
Everybody came in all of a sudden. We got Bambu
Yes.
here, Jovan's here,
Nice.
Mandy Baby on
Nice.
fire.
I know.
We got a cast of interesting characters here
know.
tonight. Are you all set there?
I gotta find this.
You got
I
it?
gotta get to it. Because you
You
don't
got
have notes. What do you have?
I have notes. I have notes in my brain. All I know is
Okay.
the mystery skull is being postponed till next week. That I do know. And I do know that we have this next guy here. He's been in
Mr.
radio.
Nice Guy.
Yeah, Mr. Nice Guy. He's
Yeah.
here. He's here. Hey, he's here right now. He's from
Yes.
Street Vibes.
Street Vibes Mix Radio.
Yeah, Street Vibes. No, it's SVmixMedia. Yeah, it's SVmixMedia, correct? Street Vibes.
You gotta explain it.
Mr. Nice Guy, he's going to explain
Yeah.
everything. Make some noise for us, right? Yeah. Hello, sir. Good time.
Hi.
I've been waiting for this hook since episode
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Dun, dun.
Good to see you, my friend.
Look at that.
Good to see you guys.
That's how you come in. That's how you come in, looking good. Man, as always, I'm sure there is just absolutely a ton to say. Now, let's explain quickly a little bit about your radio show that you guys do. It's actually talk radio, and you discuss what on your radio show.
Well, I actually founded a station, SVmixMedia,
Okay.
and we have a bunch of shows, different hosts. We broadcast out of 4 states.
Okay.
Broadcast out of Detroit, Michigan, Reno, Nevada, Kansas City, Missouri, and Baltimore, Maryland. show.
Oh, fantastic! Wow, that's interesting. Okay.
Innovation, and we're branching out now. You know, we're going to Canada and going overseas with it, so it's a good look. So,
Heck yeah, heck yeah.
More than 1,000 indie artists exposed. You know, few to pay all the guys, not me.
Right.
But doing some cool stuff.
Good, man.
We're
Good.
about to celebrate our Thursday, Thanksgiving is our 6th anniversary.
Okay, cool. So obviously it's a website, internet channel. What website is? What's the website?
Oh, SVmixMedia.com, and we're also an app for your mobile devices, SVmix Radio on the app. So.
Okay.
And it's free.
Okay.
We need an app.
I know we're getting there. We're getting there. We're working on the technology so far. We're getting the app portion of it next. So.
I like the new set.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty comfy,
welcome
isn't
to
it?
Translove,
Welcome to
courtesy of Mr.
Translove.
Housewood over here. You know.
Yeah, I'm loving it, and I love this area. I've done a lot down in this area.
Now that's one thing we got to ask you. You've actually been in this building or around this building. Tell us like maybe a fun little story. You were just talking. It used to get pretty wild up in here.
Yeah, and this very building. You know, I'm a DJ originally by trade.
Okay.
In this very building, maybe a couple of lofts over, I used to DJ a porn party. Literally, they had like TVs that would show porn.
Oh, so it wasn't an actual like porn like orgy people fucking party. It was like a porn party where you observe. Or was it both?
I'm just gonna say that
It was
Both
a good.
would be
It
epic.
was a good time. I was DJing,
Okay.
and at least
Okay,
got
I can
paid.
deal with that
Okay,
answer.
yep.
I can deal
shout
with
out
that.
to Stacey
Good.
Hill and Alan Esther. They spent there as well.
Okay, great.
Who's
Stacey
that?
Hill.
It wasn't at their house or anything. No, I'm just joking.
And now I've got a couple of friends like you know, Carrie Way Frazier stayed down here. You know, had a studio. Yeah, that's my man. And then my man JT from the Dilla Foundation. Stays
All right.
just a couple of doors over too. So
When we pulled up tonight, it was dark out, and I looked up, and there was all these windows, and they were open, and I could see what was going on in all these different layouts and shit. And I was like, "That's badass. There's some shit going on up in here." That's what I said, didn't I?
Yeah.
I was like, "You need a place up here."
Oh, I
That's
know.
what said.
I know. It's a spot.
Sweet.
that's hot. I love it.
I mean,
It
you
is,
obviously
it
you've been
was.
around in the revitalization in the sense of Detroit because you started when probably wasn't the greatest around in this area and stuff like that. Even the house has told us some stories. It's good to see, right?
Oh yeah. Well, you know.
I mean, obviously not bad to see, but I mean.
Yeah, I'm glad now that, you know, we're getting a little bit back to normal, and it seems like, you know, we're moving somewhat like the city that we've always been. So
Absolutely. Yep.
it's good to see, and especially for entertainment, because when there's no money moving in the city, it's hard on the entertainers.
Absolutely. I mean, and that's the whole thing. I think that's kind of like, even in what we do here is like it's really a lot for the entertainers. And as we've said many times before, and I'm sure we've even on the same level, is like, we have a great musical industry town. Let's capitalize on that. And, you know, I mean, it's cool that we have other things, but let's get other things going.
Still the best musicians in the world. If anybody doubts it, still the best musicians in the world. Some of the best artists in the world right here in Detroit. You know, the bands are unbelievable. I always say that you can go to the average church in the Detroit area and find a better musician playing at a church than you can find playing in the average band worldwide. So,
Amen.
you know, definitely, if
Yeah.
anybody who hasn't had a chance to catch a live band in Detroit, whether it be rock, blues, R&B, whatever, you got to come to Detroit. You know,
Yeah.
you really want to have the experience.
Right,
It's the only
right.
place where you can go into a club and you can meet a guy that actually played with George Clinton or actually toured with some of the Carlos Santana. I mean, I know guys that have actually played with these guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
It's
I played with
amazing.
Carlos.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The harmonica player with War. What's his name? What's the guy who played with War? The guitar harmonica player.
I have no idea.
Anyway,
The guitar harmonica player.
this guy, him, Carlos Santana, Buddy Miles were going to Russia. And they came to Chicago. I'm playing in Chicago. They said, I kept in touch with Lee Oscar. I kept in touch with Carlos Santana.
Yeah, only city you can just walk into any club. We got a place called the Locker Room here on Sunday night, and all the Motown guys play at the Locker Room. Shout
In
out to
Utica?
Butch Small. No, it's actually here in the city on Livernois.
There's a locker room. Isn't there one in Utica though? Okay,
But
good.
this
I'm
one
not
has a
tripping.
jam session. And
Okay.
any budding musician that really wants to go hear some of the coldest cats that ever touch instruments. I mean, these guys are, some of them are 10, 12 Grammys deep. I mean, they played on hits that, you know, we've listened to for years.
Right.
But these guys are amazing. And you can go down there, walk right in there.
And they're there.
$5, $10. Free, I think, is it free on Sunday?
It's free on
yeah,
Sunday.
Free
Yeah.
admission. You go in there for free.
Yeah.
And meet the guy that played bass on your favorite Temp song, bass on the Four Tops record. So it's amazing. And
It
it's
is.
really the only city like that.
Yeah, and like I said, I can't go on enough about it, and it's like even learning more and more. Sometimes I'm even amazed to find, wow, he's from here too, because you're always learning in this town, you know, it's a good little thing. So, tell us a little bit about Street Vibes. What's that all about now? Is it?
It's my label, my entertainment company. You know, we've signed a few younger artists, and we're developing them right now, and we're about to shoot our first independent film.
Okay, yeah, tell me a little bit about that.
We're jazzed about that. The film is called My Sister's Keeper. It's actually about a young girl who's a teenage lesbian, and she's not struggling. She's not struggling with being a lesbian. She's struggling with the culture, not you know, the drinking and other stuff.
Okay.
So it's gonna be pretty cool. You know, we got some people. My daughter's actually playing in the movie. She plays the girl's best friend.
Okay.
She's 16 and she's a competitive actor. So shout out to Kristen.
Ooh.
So
You say that, now I gotta watch. Now I gotta watch and be like, let's see her chops.
It's gonna be dope. I think when we said that we were gonna do a movie and we were gonna dedicate it to young people going through the struggle of alternative lifestyle, people thought we were gonna deal with them struggling being gay.
Right.
We're not. What we're just gonna deal with is her struggle to keep herself clean in the culture, no drinking, you know, that type of deal.
I love
so
that.
she's more so gonna have a struggle with just trying to have a.
I love that.
Yeah, we don't want to.
feel happy about life.
We don't want to fight the. We don't want to fight the battle of.
Should I be
Everybody
that way?
should be who you are.
Right.
That's who you should
Right,
be.
right.
But you should be the best of who you are.
Right.
You know, and so that's where we're going with the movie.
How long is the movie?
I wish
That's
somebody would
a
have
little
told
short
that to
doc?
me back in the
It's
day.
gonna be about an hour and 20 minutes.
That would have been
Regular
great.
movies.
And we're going and we're going to all the film festivals with it too. So.
Cool. Good for you guys.
And we're still casting, so I'm gonna give you guys information to get at me if you're interested in being in it. And we're really looking for hot older lesbians to sort of be lesbian mentors in the movie.
Yeah.
You know, because we want people from the culture. You know, we don't want to present this just from the aspect of someone outside looking.
When you
in.
say hot older lesbians, are you talking about a butch?
It can be. Yeah. We don't care either way. You know,
I'm talking with the, you know.
I mean, we want some of
The older
we want
Justin
some of
Bieber
all
look.
of the culture.
Right.
You know, we want some butch, we want some films, we want some older, we want some younger.
Yeah.
Because the only way that we can capture everything that, you know, that's going on with the person in the lifestyle that we have these people's input.
Yeah.
So, you know, by all means, I'm going to give you my contact. Make sure you guys get at me. Even if you just want to consult, you know, if you've been out here, you've been in the life, you might have something to add.
Story.
Got open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. Now you do your own radio show, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the topics that you cover on your show?
My show is called The W.
Okay.
And, it's the who, the what, why, the where of everything.
Right.
So, you know, we're not limited to anything. You might tune into my show. It might be all sex one night. You might tune in the next week, and I might have Jesse Jackson.
Right.
You know, we go from politics to pussy.
What day is your show?
Wednesday nights.
Wednesday
8
night.
o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah. So there's no limits.
And I'm sure you'll be covering all the interesting events here in the last couple of weeks with Bill and
Yeah.
obviously in Ferguson and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Now people call in and stuff like that and be able to chime in on it.
Yeah, you're able to call in. We have a live chat room, so there's people in the chat room live, and you're able to call in, and we can beam a couple of guests in via satellite, so it's kind of cool. So you can actually be on live in the video windows in our chat room. So it's all right. You know, we do all the technology ourselves, and
Yeah. Oh yeah.
you know, but it's a good look. I think what internet's doing for broadcasting is something that people have probably been praying for all their lives. I mean, the ability to have a school cast of people come in here and talk about all the hot shit they do, and they didn't have to pay you guys $10,000 to be here or $2,000.
That's how it works. I knew it. What are we doing now?
You gotta give blowjobs.
Never knew.
I know.
So I mean, you know, it's a great look. So I mean, you know, I always applaud guys like yourself and myself who are taking the time
Absolutely.
to say, let's make this avenue so that we can really expose some of the great people that are around and the great things that they're.
And that's one of the things as we create this, is like,
We don't expect
even as you
anything
step back
from
and
anybody.
say this, it's like, we couldn't create this in any other town but Detroit, because there's so many artists, you know, and that's what's great. And I feel there's so many artists that haven't really been showcased. I mean, no offense, but who really cares about the, you know, it's like, and that's why we're glad that we can, because we care, you know.
And the radio station.
The same with you guys.
Reduced to like 4 artists.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, you
Speaking
hear
of Lil
4
Wayne, you're
artists
doing some stuff.
all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just I've got some commercials that are airing. I just found out recently they're going to air this summer with Pharrell and Lil Wayne that I did. I actually play a skateboard bully.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they skate. They're both skateboard junkies. And the owner of Mr. Allen is Allen. Shout out to Allen. He owns a store called Pogo Boutique, and they're really about to start pushing. It's in downtown Birmingham. Go down there and tell them Mr. Nice Guy sent you. But and they got some really cool stuff, especially if you're a skateboard.
Okay.
So in the commercial, you know, I kind of push Lil Wayne and Pharrell around, which ain't hard.
No.
Where can we see this commercial?
It's gonna run everywhere. It's, you know, they're gonna start
Christmas
running
commercial?
it this summer. No,
Oh,
they're gonna run it this summer because
okay.
it's a skateboard. We shot it last summer,
Alright.
so it's a skateboard commercial. I get to knock Lil Wayne off a skateboard.
Ah, there you go. What was that? Did you do a couple takes on that or what?
Nope.
You're like,
Oh, one
He
take.
was skating by. I stopped him with my foot. He falls off. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. We shot for 3 days, so it was pretty dope.
Cool, man.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. And then, of course, you know, we got a lot of things going on in the community that we're doing. I've been working with a group called Mothers of Murdered Children.
Yeah.
And we've been doing a lot. And these are mothers who have had their kids murdered. It doesn't matter what age the children were. Some are grown, some over
Absolutely. Yep.
And that's been a big part of what we're doing too. And I'm real proud to be doing that.
Tell me a little more about that now. What is that? Are the monthly events, or you have events somewhere?
Yeah, they do rallies and events. We have one coming up December 20th. And it's going to be an event for kids, you know, of course, being sponsored for Christmas and things of that nature. But it's a good look. Bunch of women power in that are like out of sight. And they're all over the country.
Cool.
And so it's a good look, you know.
Cool.
I got to keep that stuff going.
Absolutely, man.
So,
As
I
we always say
appreciate
once
you for
again,
that.
man, yeah, we
But
appreciate
it
all
was a
folks.
sad like cause though. I was like, oh.
no, but you know what I found out? I thought it would be that way when I got involved too, but these are some strong women.
Yeah.
And they're out here doing some
They help you
amazing
through that.
work.
Yeah.
They're out doing some amazing work.
I respect
you know,
that.
So sometimes, you know, a tragedy can really bring you down. Sometimes a tragedy can unite you and really show your strength. And these women are out here really showing their strength. They do patrols on nights and all kinds of crazy stuff. And it was just like hot for me to even meet them and get to hear their stories. So, you know, and a lot of other stuff. You know, we got of course it's holiday time, so you know we're doing all kinds of charity events. I got a youth event that I do once a month on Fridays, where we bring youth kid entertainers out and they perform and we feed them. A lot of pizza bought that night.
You bring out the entertainers that entertain kids, or you bring out the kid entertainers, like
Both.
little kids that entertain.
Both. We had
I want to see the kids act.
they're dope.
That'd be awesome.
I wanted to bring a
Oh, you need to start
14-year-old
videotaping this
rapper.
shit.
We got it, we do.
You need to make a show off of that shit. Everybody would love
I
it.
wanted to bring a 14-year-old rapper. Shout out to Flex Bands. We call
Flex
him Detroit
Bands.
Future.
Yep.
He's hot.
Aw.
And I wanted to bring him with me tonight, but I got to get him on your show so he can come do his thing. And he's amazing.
Keep him away from it. So cold him to be that lady. Keep him-
yeah.
Just don't let him get near her.
You know whose artist she is right now?
I don't
It's
know.
gonna shock you. Denine
What?
Porter from D12.
Oh yeah. Oh
She's
yeah.
Denine Porter. She's a gospel rapper now, and she's Denine Porter's artist.
Oh, no kidding.
She blew up so negatively that
I'm
she's
gonna
in this
refrain from
positive.
commenting.
It's like sort of like it's an oxymoron. It is. It's
I've
like-
never seen it. It was kind of funny to me.
It was
I
like the
enjoyed it.
worst video made.
It works. It works.
But
They,
she's like,
they got hits. They got hits.
They got hits.
Did you watch that? It was
Of
the worst,
course I
It was
did.
the worst thing made in
Who
it.
wouldn't have watched that?
That was terrible.
It was
terrible.
awful, but who wouldn't have watched
So
it?
who are some of the
Everybody
other
had to.
artists on your label?
Well, I got a young kid named John Smith, and you know, if you're a weed smoker, you're gonna love this dude.
Okay.
I mean, he's in the theme of like a Wale, you know. And
Oh yeah.
those cats, man, dope, young kid, 19 years old, college kid for the ladies, good-looking fella, tall, wiry, you know. So, man,
Wiry.
we're in the studio with him. I got a cat named Big Gov from Detroit, who's a real established artist, been around.
What was his name? Big Gov?
Big
Yeah,
Gov.
Big Gov. Okay.
He actually
yeah,
produces
Big
Pinky,
Gov. Yeah.
the porn star.
Okay. Yeah.
He produces Big Gov, produces Pinky.
Yeah.
Gov's been around a long
Yeah.
time, and he's got him in the studio right now, and then we're gonna move him along to some of the other established producers.
Oh.
You know, so man, we're just getting it in,
You
just
got
trying to
excited
keep
about it, yeah.
working, and we're just trying to keep everything moving in the city.
Yeah.
You know, and me, I'm slipping in and out of there, hosting and spinning and doing my thing. So
Cool.
you know, they can't get me off the turns.
You're doing good.
I'm trying to retire.
I'm proud of you.
Very good. Website so everybody knows how to find you about all this great stuff.
SVmixMedia.com, MrNiceGuy.com. That's MR.NIZGUY.com. And don't forget to download the app, SVMix Radio. Got it for Android, iPad, all of that. Watch out for my man Flex Bands and my man John Smith coming real soon. Flex Bands got a hit right now called How You Do It Flex that everybody is bouncing to. So y'all just keep supporting.
Flex bands.
Flex
It makes me think of like an exercise thing that would be all like awkward. You'd be like flexing with it, like.
Right,
You gotta
right,
flex
make
it.
it move.
Right, make it move, get you on the dance tip. Cool. Mr. Nice
No, but
Guy.
really, it's cool, but it's.
Thank you very much, servers down
Thank you,
by
Mr.
again.
Nice
Once again, Mr.
Guy.
Nice
Love
Guy,
you.
Street
Amy
Vibes.
Liz said hi, by the
Yes.
way. Amy Liz says hello.
Thank you, sir. Yes, Amy. Kind of her. Yes. How you feeling? Do you have to unplug?
I haven't.
You have to
I have to
unplug?
unplug my bag here.
You have to unplug? You're gonna head out? You're gonna stick
I
around?
haven't
Or?
peed yet.
I know, you're doing pretty darn good.
I haven't peed yet. It's actually very weird.
Yes.
If you
I
know
think
me
you
every week that you've ever known me, you know.
Exactly.
What? You're
As we
like,
party
just do
along
it.
on this
Just do
Tuesday
it.
night,
Just do it. Do it.
it's
do
time to
it.
talk legal. It's time to
Like-
talk lawyering. Are you unplugging, madame?
Yeah. No. Let's.
Oh, we're
let's
gonna go
do
to.
one
We're gonna
and
go.
then
I got an idea. Well, maybe we'll go
What?
to like a little song. Mr. James Cloyd will come back with some music. How's
Yeah,
that
we
sound?
want James to play.
Come back with a little music. No, we're gonna come
Yeah.
back. We're gonna come back from the ad. Here we
Right
go.
now. Oh, after the ad.
It's coming up right now. We're at Trans Love Energies.
And we have our house band.
Come over, Mr.
Our
James
house
Cloyd.
band
Yeah. The
himself.
whole band, right here.
Right there.
James Cloyd.
Mr.
is the
James
host.
Cloyd in the house.
Woo!
Want to cut to him for a
Uh-oh.
second? Yeah, we're gonna bring up Tom in a second. You want to bring up Tom now? You ready to go?
Not yet.
All right, let's do
Let
it.
him play. Let him play.
You gonna step away? All right. All right. Once again, oh wow, thank you very much. Tune in Tuesday, we're here, we're coming back right now. We got Mr. Tom Levigne coming up right now. Make some noise! Come on in, Tom. How you doing, man?
All right.
She'll be back. She'll be back. She'll be back. How you doing?
Fantastic.
Good. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're hopefully enjoying the show and all that great
Yeah.
stuff. I know it's like a last-minute little thing here, but glad to have you out. Tell everybody a little bit about who you are and all that great stuff and all those things, so people can just see there's
Sure.
somebody behind this great smile.
Sure. Yeah, my name's Thomas Levigne, and I'm a partner at the law firm of Cannabis Counsel.
Oh, yeah.
Cannabis
Wow.
Counsel has 5 attorneys, and we're all dedicated to representing medical marijuana patients and dispensaries. We're moving the ball forward along the way. You know, we really what we need is full-out legalization for adult use. You know, will be the first transition, I suppose.
Do you think that will ever come full-on legalization? I mean, we've got certain cities now that are legal. We'll talk about that in a second of what is legal. But do you think in your lifetime you're going to see it? Honestly.
I think Obama's going to pull through.
Yeah, that's going to be
you
his
know,
pardon. You think
That's
at the
going to
end?
be his
Pardon at the end. He's going to pardon marijuana.
I think he'll do it.
Yeah, you think so, huh?
Why is it so hard to get that to happen?
Well, it's been 100 years. You know, there's lots of big economic forces that don't want this plant, which is really a natural resource, to flourish, including the paper industry, big pharma, big oil.
Why big oil? I was always
Big oil because it makes a supreme ethanol oil alternative gasoline.
Ah, okay.
Henry Ford's first car was made to run on it.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Interesting. I never knew that because they always say you always hear like this, you know, the stereotypical stories. Oh, well, it's because of the paper industry. It's because of that and this and that. But there's a lot more to it.
I mean, just think about it. Had we not been clear cutting old growth forests for the last 100 years,
right,
we'd be in much better shape.
Yeah.
To make how much paper? And it makes about a superior paper.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, the media these days, they'll do the story on the medical marijuana. They'll do the story on even recreational, like they have it in Colorado and Washington, and now in the recent election in Oregon,
right,
and Alaska,
right,
which is very cool.
Yep.
But they don't do the story on industrial hemp.
Right.
They're scared of that story.
They don't. Why don't they want to tell stories like that? Because it's the truth.
It's huge.
It's huge. Yeah.
Like plastic alone. I practiced law in Hawaii for 5 years, and came to love and respect the ocean, and dealt with some of those issues with the pollution of the ocean. And plastic pollutes the ocean.
Right.
We recently lost that plane, and they were looking in the middle of the South Indian Ocean, and every once in a while they find this big island of plastic.
Right.
You know, what a mess.
Yeah.
Hemp makes superior replacements for plastic, better packaging, which is biodegradable, and has the same properties. You know, it can do the job. In
Right.
And it's unfortunate, you know.
It is. It really is. I mean, it's like, I feel myself, just being even around here, I've learned a lot more, you know, like just the laws and stuff like that. I've learned more about Simpson oil. I've actually seen Rick Simpson oil cure a cancer patient. Straight away, the guy was dying. He had 3 weeks to live. They were buying caskets. And there you go. I mean, do we say it's going to help everybody or save it? Yeah, he's surviving. He's up and around. He's doing stuff, you know. And it's illegal to cure people. Yeah. That's the hardest part right there. You know, it's like,
how dare they get in the way of a cure like this?
Yeah.
I mean,
there's even more of a cure, as you're saying. It's biodegradable, as opposed to plastic takes a million years to get rid of.
Yes.
You know, this will just disappear in a year.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
And it makes better paper. I did not know that.
Oh yes, that's why our Declaration of Independence is on it.
There you go.
It doesn't yellow like the other kind, for
I did
one.
not know that.
It doesn't require you to clear cut old growth forests, the very lungs of Mother Earth. The stupidity. It's
an
unbelievable.
economic thing.
Right.
So
yes.
if they legalize it here, that would be taxable. And
Colorado has raised so much in taxes, everybody's getting a refund. Huge.
It's really, yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Right. And it was just as quick as that. I mean, they just legalized it not even a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's already back into the economy, helping the economy. And yet we're still, you would think that would be the stepping seed to say, legalize it across the United States.
Right.
It ain't happening. And we're still jumping through
not only
hoops.
for medical purposes, but for the economic purposes of ethanol and containers and paper.
Well, many of the European automobiles are using hemp materials for their interior door panels and other advanced composites.
Right.
Henry Ford made his body to his car and took a sledgehammer to it at an engineering conference in the early 1900s. So it's
That's awesome.
It's tremendous, and it comes with its own built-in resin, you know, that composites require.
Now, here's the thing that obviously, we know that obviously the quickest way to make marijuana legal is to get out there and vote, get it on the ballot, everything like that. Let people know how to get involved. Here's the thing, and we actually went with this with Matt last time. You have 1 million people, at least in Michigan, that smoke marijuana. Get out there, vote it legal so you don't have to end up in court or get your card.
Right.
Correct, am I saying this?
Yes, it's important that everybody does get out there and vote in favor of these initiatives. We plan to have more initiatives coming up in the future. Right now, it's imperative to call your state senators to promote the House Bill 4271 as well as House Bill 5104.
What are those now, real quick?
One is the Provisioning Center Regulation Act, which would allow the provisioning centers safe access to medicine for the patients across the state, and it would regulate it and also make it easier for patients to get their medicine, which is imperative right now. Law enforcement's getting in the way, and it's unacceptable. And then the other one would re-legalize the medical forms, marijuana-infused products, and tinctures and extracts, which are very important forms of the medicine for many patients. And so,
You said re-legalize?
yes, that had been legal, but then this crazy Court of Appeals decision gave a strange interpretation to having nothing to do with the medical intention behind the Medical Marijuana Act, that it cure. I mean, this was some of the most important, most curative. Some of the stuff that's curing the cancer.
Yeah.
You know, that's the stuff they're taking away from us. It's absurd.
Yeah.
So luckily the legislature will be correcting that Court of Appeals decision. The Michigan Court of Appeals has just been horrible on this, taking a very political stance.
So let me ask you.
It might not be legal, but you can watch tincture videos on YouTube and make your own. So,
That was
right?
yeah. I have to ask.
Live on the edge.
Do you go and champion, like, as an attorney yourself, or do you just handle cases in general, or do you go out and you? Really,
I'm an advocate as well.
You are, okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
I just want to make sure on that. So
Yeah.
great, good.
I think we're moving the ball forward. You know, we've turned the corner. There's no turning back.
Yep.
And I think that we really need to deschedule it federally to really address a lot of issues. You know, just by taking it off this schedule, it can be done by executive action. And there's no reason why Obama couldn't do that with the stroke of
a pen. Yeah. Let's say you were sitting down with Mr. Bill Schuette or the governor sitting down there talking to him. What would you say to him? I mean, what would be the first thing to say? Hey, how you know? Hey, legalize it. Let's get this thing rolling. You can make money.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's about it, huh?
Think of the tax revenue.
Wow.
I mean, it's immense. The employment opportunities. The reefer madness is nonsense. Every one of those myths have been dispelled. It's even for adult recreational use, it's not that strong or that big of a deal. I mean, as compared with other legal substances and other substances that are being abused.
Like Xanax and Vicodin.
Yeah, I mean, please.
Right.
We're going to hand out Oxycontin all day long, enough that if you take too many, you die.
Right.
And we're going to get all upset about this benign plant?
That can cure.
Yes.
That can cure.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And I've had skin cancer, and my dermatologist has supported just rubbing it on in oil form, and it's very curative.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
And it's cured you.
Yeah.
There you go. Amazing.
Yeah. So, right now it's important to call the Senate, because it's got to happen before the end of the year. These two bills will likely pass. It's important that they do.
Yeah. And you're saying pass as in, like, call your senators and let them know, hey, we got to make sure these get through because it's very important.
They're important.
What bills again, real quick, so everybody knows?
House Bill 4271 and House Bill 5104.
It's going to help out.
Yeah.
Get them through.
Definitely.
Okay, cool. people want to get a hold of you or hire your services, website.
Yeah, we're on CannabisCounsel.com, and we're at 313-446-ABLE or 2235. And shoot us an email at info@CannabisCounsel.
I want to know how you get on the Cannabis Council. Is there a certain like ritual you got to smoke your way in, or how does that work?
Yes!
Or you get voted in, or how does it work? Or dab your way to the top? How does it work?
That's the only
Oh,
way.
that's the only way. Okay, that's all I need.
And then check it out on Facebook and Twitter too.
All right, fantastic.
Thank you.
Tom Levigne in the house. Make some noise here. Thank you very much, sir.
All right,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As we party along, let's bring some sexiness in. She's over there on the phone. You think she'll come over?
Maybe.
Yeah, let's bring her over.
Would
Bambu.
you
Bambu.
like to say hello?
Come here. Come here and see us. Before we bring out our next guest. Stopping by,
The fabulous.
Miss Bambu Jessica. Welcome.
Hiya.
Look who's on.
I need sunglasses.
You need sunglasses? We gotta sign the contract here tonight. Look at
My
that.
first one.
I know.
It's her first time.
Yay, finally. Yeah.
Welcome to the
Welcome
show.
to the
I'm so
family.
excited.
Thank you.
You're gonna be at Penthouse this
They're
weekend.
stripper angels. They really are.
They are. They're good people.
They're great, yeah.
Hello, Dakota. Hello,
I'm
Tom.
happy.
Hello, Tom. We're signing right now. We're about to sign, just so you know. We printed it out. I know we're gonna be traveling.
now.
Me and her are gonna be traveling. If we had a pen, we have a pen around here.
Get this one with a pen.
Do we have a pen in the house? We have a pen in the house. Oh, we do. A lawyer. A lawyer.
This is
Yes.
the attorney.
Oh, we are in presence of an attorney.
Fancy pen.
All right. So we're gonna sign it right here. So you like sensational features?
I love them. They're my stripper angels. They scooped me up. I was harassing everybody for work for so long. I was like, I really want to do this. You know, I was crossing over from nightclubs to featuring, and I love this so much more. I really do.
Yay.
So fun. You're gonna have
I'm
a blast.
excited because
And
I
it's
feel the
distinction.
same
You've been doing
way.
this. You've been
Yeah.
distinction.
But now she gets
But
paid.
they will get you work. They're amazing. You're fucking awesome.
Thank you.
Seriously, with them.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
to, like,
exactly right. Yeah.
To make sure it's okay.
There we go. Make sure it's all legal and everything.
Should
There
you
we go.
look this over?
Mr. Levigne, we
real
got
quick?
a lawyer in the audience. Oh, there we go. All right.
Attorney.
I'm sorry, we got an attorney. My fault.
Look it
Okay.
over real quick and tell me what your
It looks pretty damn
opinion is
good.
here.
So tell me, where you got coming up this weekend? You're gonna be where? Do you know where you're gonna be? You're at Penthouse.
Jovan.
Jovan.
No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna be
You
at
would know,
Penthouse
too.
in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I've been talking to people from Penthouse. We're gonna do a shoot in the near future.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of cool that all came along.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Sensational's also boys with the
It wasn't open.
people
It
too,
wasn't
so.
open.
And you actually did really well by sister. You were voted like their
I'm so
top.
Good. It's a dispensary, dude.
So
That's all right. Here, you want some more?
smoking a lot.
You know our part.
No,
You know
no.
our show. We drink, we smoke, we have a good time.
It's fantastic.
It's legit. Just
Friday.
tell me it's legit.
Yeah.
It's legit.
Is this an exclusive contract or?
Yeah. Well, no.
Well, I mean,
It's
to the
just for the
club, then
battle.
I'll show up. I'll do a
Oh.
great job.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, and you'll do 3 shows.
And then I owe them 15%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Use your business stuff.
Oh.
And just don't cancel it within 30 days.
Doesn't say anything about marijuana.
A lot of them are uptight. A lot of club owners and stuff are uptight about weed sometimes.
Yeah, we don't really smoke that much unless
Yeah.
we have to.
But some of them.
I'm
Well,
not
you
gonna
know,
be-
we didn't say that on the live air. You know, we're just
Yeah, we did.
bullshitting.
Yeah, no, we do. But when it comes time to have
Yeah.
to be very professional.
Yeah, we are
don't.
very supersonic
right.
professional. We're weed heads, but we're
I have to
professional.
sing. I'm the
quit
first
drinking.
singing
You quit
teacher.
drinking?
Yeah. Well, Connor, you made me do a shot of Fireball.
Oh yeah, well there you
Yeah.
go. We're gonna go up the
But I
street.
stopped drinking. So.
You did. How's things? You went out to Vegas for a little bit. You're back here.
did.
Where are you going? What are you looking
And then I'm
for?
going back home for the holidays. I'm kind of looking forward to that.
The home is being Vegas.
Vegas.
Okay, well we just want to
Yeah.
make sure because you were a little bit mad at Vegas for a hot second, but you seem to have kind of grown to like it now. I've noticed some posts on the internet.
Do I seem to kind
You
of like
seem
it
you
now?
seem to kind of like it.
Yeah.
Yes, you seem to kind of
That's
like
good.
it now. There
That's
seems to
good.
be someone there that's worth going back to.
I don't like it that much.
Oh yeah.
Like,
You
goddamn.
don't
I
really
think
like
it's a
it.
great city. Yeah. I'm like, oh,
You gotta want to. You want to get out there. Yeah.
Love you, love you.
Bring his ass here.
Over it.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna try to get out there, hopefully, to get out of this cold.
For ABN.
Yeah, come to AVN.
We want to come to ABN.
We've been there a bunch of times.
Dakota,
We'll
bring
come
us
there
out
It's
there.
the best time to be in Vegas. That's why I love Vegas.
Okay.
There's cool stuff going on. Like
There is.
AVN's is
And it's
brilliant.
warm.
It's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
Awesome.
It's brilliantly
It's the only
warm.
one. They don't
That's it. Not like Exotica.
Right.
So if it's good, I'm going to sign it.
You ever been to Adult Con?
No, in Florida?
No.
Florida and LA, I guess.
Got to initial, right?
To be determined.
Oh, that's by her,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
So
They
I
do
then-
number shows. They're from 3 to 4. They
what's
usually
your
won't make it
legal
4, but.
verbiage?
I
Where
would
are you
do
going?
3. How long is it?
Battle
Like
Creek.
it's like
Oh, awesome.
it's a
Heartbeats.
15-minute show.
Heartbeats,
3
right?
songs. How long is the show?
4. Do 3
Heartbeats.
songs and do it right for 5.
There you go.
Where
She's
everybody
gonna-
comes up and you like dance on. It's $5. They dance on you or you dance on
We
them.
have to talk about this after.
Absolutely.
Please
Okay.
stay and
I'll
tell
tell you
me.
that right.
Bambu's
I
gonna
know,
give
I
us
need
all
all
the
your
clues.
secrets,
Like
please.
corporate lingo.
I know, I know, I know.
Yeah.
Ride for 5. I need to know what this means.
Okay.
We'll talk about it later.
All right.
We don't want to give them all away over the internet.
But I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful to be part of the company, and I'm
Welcome to the
excited.
company. Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, and like go to Nudes and Pop In and all that stuff. Go to all of it. You can-
I said I was gonna
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
Well, sign up. You got to sign.
Yeah. Such a fun industry.
It's not legal until you sign it. There you go.
I know, but I have to initial.
You look so
Oh, look
good
at that
today, babe. I love that top.
Thank
Really, like,
you.
makes you, it's like an arrow pointed to your base.
Thank you.
So what else is going on? You got the penthouse thing? Anything else? You doing anything else? Going on your own? Just doing your own little thing?
I'm
Or
always up to stuff.
you're always up to things?
I'm always up to stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can't talk about myself. I want to be like, how are you?
Yeah. Well, we'll hang out. We'll go smoke. How's that sound? We'll get to our
That
next
sounds
guest.
good.
Bambu Jessica in the house. Thank you very much, lovely lady.
Thank you.
We'll see you real soon. Penthouse this weekend in Pittsburgh.
Thank you.
Love you.
Thank you. As we party along on this Tuesday, it's time to be our musical portion of the show, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. John Douglas is here tonight, and he's brought us on making some noise. Here, Mr. John Douglas is in the house. Thank you. Welcome to the show.
Hi,
This
how
is
are
it.
you?
Doing great.
Well, this is one interview we're definitely going to let you lead in on because you know what, it's like one of them last things, but you know what? Hala says when it comes to trumpet players, there's a reason why we have you here because you're AA #1.
Yeah, you know.
Right? Correct? There's nobody behind him?
There's nobody better.
Oh.
No, James Cloyd,
No, there's
can we,
nobody better. You are
well,
number one.
first introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you so we get a good understanding.
All right, I'm John Douglas. I'm a trumpet player from Detroit. Born and raised, educated, Detroit public school systems.
All right.
And, you know, I believe in the resurrection or the revitalization of Detroit through music.
There you go.
You know, and I think probably the biggest travesty that we're facing right now is music being absent from the education system.
Cutting it out.
There you go.
So that being said, everything that I do, you know, but you know, it has afforded me some opportunities because I participate in several different programs, Jazz History with Vincent North, based out of Ann Arbor, where we go to different schools and do a 45 minutes, an hour and a half presentation to elementary through high school students.
Right.
About the history of jazz and how the origins and how it includes everybody, all ethnicities,
Right.
and we play musical examples, and then we, let them participate and show them how jazz is evolved, and one of the children and evolution of it is hip hop. So
Got it.
from that perspective, we're showing them how they're connected to everything.
Right, right. Because it is. It truly is. It truly
Cool.
is. Now, you predominantly jazz, I take it.
You know, I
Or
play
you just-
everything. You know,
He plays
and this
Yeah.
this is it. You know, and this is there are some people that don't even really know that I play jazz because when I play in a different in whatever setting I play in, that's
Okay.
the setting that I'm in.
Oh, got it.
I'm playing with Aretha Franklin. I'm playing with Aretha Franklin. I'm in a big band. I'm
Got
playing
it.
a part. I'm executing the part. I'm not. If they point to me, I get a solo. Yeah.
So
I get
you
a solo.
basically are kind of like more of a pickup guy. They'll pick you up and
I
like, yeah.
can play all styles. I play with the Sun Messenger, so we play everything.
Right.
It's a good trait to have.
The Sun Messenger, we know
Yeah,
those
this
guys.
Saturday, we'll be at Guy Halloran's in Ann Arbor.
Okay.
So so we'll be doing the blues thing. So you see me playing blues, I'm playing blues.
Got it.
You won't know I play bebop.
There you go.
If you happen up in Burt's right up the street
Right.
here on a Friday night, then you're gonna see
Right.
some pretty
You got the
aggressive
swinging
trumpet
hard.
playing where you would think that's all I do,
Right.
But and I play classical as well. So that's I'm classically trained. So that's
I guess all we could say is play.
yeah. So,
Go ahead.
you want to play something?
Why not? Why not?
I'd love for you to play something.
No, stay right there.
We're good here. Okay. All right, let's get something going here. Start off, man. Start off. There's a groove in there for something. Maybe get my mood out.
You know, as I put on this challenge.
There we go. Absolutely. I gotta ask, bring that right back out real quick.
Okay.
I noticed there's like a lot of dents in it. Is that just because trumpeters like to dent those things up so they
Man,
sound
you know,
better, or
I
is it
got
just happens to
honest-
be?
Nah, man,
I was just curious. I've
everyone
noticed.
came from dropping it, you know, but it doesn't really.
I just
adds
thought
a little
maybe it
character
was,
to the
yeah.
sound. It's almost like playing a square room,
Right.
As opposed to playing a room with some.
That's what I was curious if that does have an effect.
Yeah,
on
it
it when
affects
you
it.
play.
I think it's probably too many dents. It's probably time for a new one.
I like that you had it dented up.
It looks like it worked. You know, hell yeah, dude. Sounds like Miles to me. Good to go. Good to go. Who have you worked with? Some of the artists around town here.
I work with quite a few people.
Some of you work with now. How about now?
Let's see. Right now, I guess. Okay, so right now, I'll consider like maybe the last year. You know, I do. I have my band, so I play different places. Bird Tech Friday night.
Okay. So you got predominantly your own little band.
Yeah, I have a jazz quartet.
What's the name of the band?
Weren't you at the Palace lately?
You know, not since for a couple of years. You know.
Yeah, okay, I saw you there. You were playing with. I forget who you were playing with. I saw you.
Yeah. So yeah, I get around. I get around a little bit. But
Okay.
you know, so in the past year, I played with Aretha Franklin, Four Tops.
Right.
Stations, you know. So I do that thing too. You know, church, man. I do all kinds of stuff. And, you know, just as a musician. Man. So
When we were talking about you earlier, he said, you know, what you're all about, and I was like, he's like the coolest trumpet player ever. Like, he's like the cool trumpet player. You're sort of that cool trumpet player.
Playing trumpet just kind of makes you cool, makes you
Yeah.
humble. Because it's so hard to play.
I was gonna say, it seems like, no, that's the
You gotta
thing.
deal with it every day.
That's the thing. It's like it seems like an easy instrument because there's only three
No,
but it's not.
It's only 12 notes, but you know, I mean, you got to get it in.
You have to play them.
And
You have to play them.
it's so the muscle memory and the things you have to do to execute, and to, you know, you could put the right finger down, but
Right.
the wrong as
Is it all wind through the trumpet? Like you're blowing
It's probably
more?
a combo
It's
of
more
everything.
control
Yeah.
breathing than
Control, okay.
how much air you could push through. You have to, you know, get a nice breath, and then it's control breathing. It's more like, you know, like I don't know, kind of almost like holding your breath.
Right.
You control the note right up to where you want it, and you got to do that at the exact same time with your fingers,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah, and then
That's
you
what I
have
would
to
think.
know in your mind
Yeah.
the note, because like I said, you push it on your fingers, so you kind of got to hear it, kind of got to know what you're doing. So trumpet
It
kinda-
sounds erotic
kinda
to me.
makes
I love
you
this.
know things.
Yeah, well,
Piano,
it sounds
you
so
know,
cool.
you
I
hit a
love
B flat,
it.
it's a B flat.
Exactly.
Trumpet,
You don't know where it's going to
B
kind of
flat,
go to,
you can
and
just be tight.
you control it. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
well,
because of the wind doesn't come through.
So you
Yeah.
have to constantly assess yourself. You have to make sure
You're almost a
kind of
singer. It's like the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do
love
you
it.
have any CDs or anything like that? You produce anything, or not really?
Yeah,
You just
I
laying back doing
I
the
have a
shows.
bunch of- I have a bunch of stuff, and I got another project coming down the pipe. Like right now, I don't even know if I should talk about it.
That's all right.
'Cause I don't want to jinx it, but
Oh, yeah.
you know,
You
it
won't.
really could be special Detroit musicians at its finest. I mean, some of the groups and some of the people, man. If I just don't name the groups, I mean, you just be like, wow. But yeah, I mean, so I'm really looking forward to this project. But as far as the projects that I have out, the ones that I've done as a group, you know, with Jazzhead, I have 2 of those out. So, you know, you can check those out. I mean, they're still out.
Okay.
They did pretty well. I mean, they sold some copies, man. So
I got
still
something.
support. Yeah. I mean, you know, people like that particular phase, you know, of our development. You know, everybody. You know, I mean, most of the stuff I've been doing right now has been geared towards playing on other people's projects. I did record a project like 5 years ago, but when I listened to it, I felt it wasn't on par with what my peers were doing.
Right.
So I didn't release it. There was like 1 or 2 tunes out of like 12 or 13 that were, you know, could have, you know, stood up.
Right.
And stand the test of time, but the others
Just wouldn't do it.
it wasn't really the writing. It was kind of like the execution. I should have went into it with more of a producer mind, or had a producer.
Right.
You know,
Somebody to tell you when to do things.
yeah, you know, really, I was going for a particular kind of sound, and the instrumentation that I had could not achieve the sound that I was going for, because I wanted authentic.
Right.
You know, I also play in Latin jazz bands. You guys know about groups I play with. You know, I play with like the Cheetah Orchestra when they came here. And it was
boy.
You know, Francisco Mora. I was
Right.
playing Latin jazz before jazz. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I mean, I have like a very strong Latin jazz background. As a matter of fact, these styles.
So did you grow up here? You grew up here. You went to school and everything?
Yeah,
All in-
Cody High
Did you go around any, like fly around the world any? Or
Oh yeah. You
different-
know, the touring. You know.
Did you
I
learn,
was
like I
touring.
said, different styles of jazz or anything like that too?
Well, you know, each time on tour was, you know, was a different thing. It's a thing. You know, I came, you know, from a group here and went there. So, you know, the first time I went with Carl Craig and
Oh, really? Wow, that's
yeah,
interesting.
the tribute to Sun Ra, the North Sea Jazz Festival.
Interesting. So you were the DJ then?
So you played the North Sea.
I played the North Sea Jazz Festival with
Right,
Carl Craig.
yeah.
Man, it was
In the Hague,
Marshall
yeah.
Allen, Francisco Mora. Carl Craig was doing like that.
His little keyboards. Yeah, he was doing the keyboards. Yeah, I actually saw the video on that.
And I don't know if TC Divine maybe was on bass.
Right.
Marshall Allen was playing alto. And, but the cool thing about that, right before we played, you know, I was listening to there was a DJ spinning.
Okay.
And you know, it's packed, you know, North Sea, man. You know,
I know.
And I was like, man, this trumpet player sounds cool, man. And I was like, wait a minute. That's me. It was me playing.
Don't you
with,
love that moment in time? You're
Theo
like,
Parrish.
yeah.
Okay.
So when I got back to the States, and I you know, I called Theo, and I was like, Theo, man, we gotta go, man, because it was bumping. You know,
Right.
It was bumping it right before, and then I came back a couple years later with rotating assembly.
Okay.
Parrish.
So you were around, like, in the sense, the DJ culture with Carl Craig, Theo Parrish, those guys being DJs, and a lot of people don't know they actually play instruments too.
Right,
a lot of people,
absolutely.
You know.
And with Jazz Head, we incorporated DJs into our show.
Cool.
So we would have DJ Black Man, you know, I mean, we had a lot of really cool DJs who were spinning along on our breaks and different things like that. And all of our CDs, we would have DJs remix tracks. So we have Mike Clark remix something, Swami, Nizguy Earth, man. I don't want to forget anybody.
But there's a lot.
But anyway.
There's a lot.
Yeah. Theo Parrish.
Theo Parrish, yeah.
Theo Parrish. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, so I mean, as far as that, that has always been a part of what I do too. So when I'm playing with a DJ, I'm playing with a DJ. If I'm laying on tracks, I'm laying on tracks.
Right.
You know.
Cool.
You know, so doing that. Just trying to keep my head up.
Now, what's coming up the next couple of weeks? There's a Birch you over it?
Yeah, Bert's. You know, Bert's is Fridays. You know, next month I'll be back at Jazz Cats. I played over there with the Latin Jazz Trio. I totally pulled it out. You know, people don't really know I do that. You know, but I do that, and I do it strong. You know, I think the people needed that there. You know, because they're more. You know, I'm all about jazz fusion, but they were more about jazz and funk, which is I'm with that. I'm with smooth jazz. I love it. Cool. But I want to show them jazz and Latin. On a consistent, continuous basis, so that for a whole night they got the groove in their seat or get up and dance.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. There you go.
It was like Kundalini rising because if they couldn't get up.
That's right. Let everybody know the website so they can get a hold of you or at least find out where you're going to be.
Yeah.
Or
website,
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook me. Yeah.
John Douglas.
Facebook.
He's the man. He's the guy.
That's a good way. LinkedIn. I don't know.
Isn't that weird? We're like, we gotta turn this portion of us off. There we go. That only means one thing. You can play along if you want. John Douglas, make some noise ever, John Douglas. Tune in Tuesday. We do want to thank you for dropping by. It's 2 hours. It's already gone. It's been, wow, 2 hours. That was quick.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half?
Yeah.
Well, about an hour and a half. You know, hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. Hey, you got us live tonight for as long as we could take it. That's as long as we could go. We do want to thank you for dropping by. We want to thank everybody who showed up tonight. By the name of Mr. Tom Levigne, he's racing out the door. Thank you, Tom Levigne.
Siobhan and Bambu are here.
Yeah, Siobhan and Bambu, they stopped by. They're just here hanging out, partying. Mr. Nice Guy, he's around here somewhere. I think he went downstairs. Thank you very much, Mr. Nice Guy.
James Cloyd.
Mr. James Cloyd in the house tonight. Thank you, Mr. James Cloyd. As always, Mr. Hollis P. Wood co-producing it. Myself, VJ StrokeNfold, Kelley Jean in the house as we party along on this Tuesday. We're gonna see. We did. Who else did we have? Oh my God, we had more people. Who else did we have on our show? Did you forget?
I didn't.
You didn't forget, did you?
I don't know who you said and who you didn't.
I'm just kidding. We had Lushes LaMoan and we had Shane Bang. I didn't forget. It wasn't all the beer and drinks that we had earlier. Anyways, we do want to thank Shane.
John Douglas. You got John Douglas.
Yeah, we got John Douglas too. You know, it's like one of those things. Sometimes we remember,
Tom
sometimes we
Levigne.
don't. You got everybody? I think we got
I
everybody.
hope we
We're
did.
just killing time here. As you can see, we got a couple minutes. The Mystery Skull next Tuesday. We're going to put up all kinds of clues all next week. Once again,
about this week.
all this week, this whole week, you're going to get clues, and you're going to be able to guess the Mystery Skull. We're going to give you prizes. You can't go wrong. We got to get out of here. Tune in Tuesday next week. Join us. We want to thank the People's Choice of Ann Arbor. We want to thank Detroit Pickers over there. Yeah, get your stuff picking.
Translove Energies.
Translove Energies. They're here. Detroit Life. Myself, VJ StrokeNfold, Kelley Jean. We got to get out of here. Thank you for watching. Make some noise out there. We got to go.